session of also expositions and interactive session. If you understand, please do not miss it. By Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Biafra time. That is it. Therefore, as we have prayed, I will go into some news headlines, some news that are able to make headlines, before I go into the subject of today's topic, which is politics. Simple. We talk about it. Therefore, lend me your ears, please. Stick to Radio Biafra London. This is where you hear the messages, teachings, things that you will never hear in the mainstream media. You understand? We must continue. You know, I purposely played some clips. Time didn't permit me to play. There is one other clip I wanted to play. The revelations of one high-ranking officer of the Nigerian Security Service or services. His name is Kola Olamumi. He's a Yoruba man. I have played the clip, although it's very long. I think it's up to 1 hour or 59 minutes or thereabout. But I will be playing that clip if I can, anytime. I wanted to play it today, but I couldn't because of time. Because I want to also let people understand the situation we are in, the true situation. You know, Nigerians are, I cannot say steam engine because nothing starts them. Nigeria is just like 18th century steam engine that is out of use. There is nothing you can repair that will start them. Nothing, no red line, nothing. They are gone and gone forever. Somebody will come, risk his life to make revelations to Nigerians so that Nigerians will react. No way. Instead, the comedians will use it to do. These useless comedians, something that is so serious, they use it to do comedy. People will laugh over it. Channels television, Arise television, Arise news channels, all these useless gutter medias in the zoo. They will make light of issues. Things that are supposed to be treated with the very alacrity and rigor and vigor. From them, comedians will take it up. And everybody will be laughing over. And the Fulani Caliphate, they will see it. They will say, look, we are on top of people that are the most docile, useless set of indigenous population that they have ever seen. That is why Sokoto Caliphate is the biggest, the largest Fulani Caliphate established by Fulani. Sokoto Caliphate. They don't want to, they can lose other places, but they don't want to lose the Sokoto Caliphate. Because they saw people in that region, right from the Hausas to other people, very imbecilic, stupid, docile, zombie set of human beings on earth. So they say, no, we cannot leave these people because they are very stupid. This is where Allah has given to them. But they are lying because we have Biafrans. We are ready to confront them. This man, Kola Olamumi, he risked his life. He is you know what it means to be a high-ranking commanding officer in intelligence. He knows some things that even many senators don't know. Many high-ranking politicians don't know because they are the actors. He is one of the main actors in Nigeria. He came up to reveal to Nigerians that, look, there is something, there are people that their interest is colonization and they are doing it. And Nigerians are still asleep. Aisha Buhari came. How many times he came to tell Nigerians in parable, no way, in a direct statement that people have hijacked the government of his husband. It is in the hands of only few people, 2 or 3 people. That Nigeria, he asked, where are the men in Nigeria? Where are the men? Sometimes I take offense any person that insult Aisha Buhari. It's a woman. I'm telling you, he's a woman. I love that woman. At the first time, he thought that Nigerians will react and understand that his husband is no more. How many clues did he give Nigerians? Many. He said, where are the men? That people have hijacked the government of my husband. That instead of the men to rise up, that they come secretly in the night to lick the shoes of these few cabals, 2, 3 men. He was expecting them to rupture, to rise up and do the needful, and tell Nigerians the truth so that there will be boots on the ground. There will be revolution. Aisha called for revolutions indirectly, but people, Nigerians, fail to understand because they are zombies. What do you want her to do? Now, when she tried, he said also, stop calling me the wife of the president. He said, stop calling me that. Call me only the first lady. What else do you want her to say? In order to give you the clue that her husband is no more. Do you remember a time came there was confusion, even on gunshots. They fired gun in Aso Rock. In the first lady's Aisha Buhari's apartment or castle, mansion. There was confusion. And you are telling me that Buhari was alive and all these things were happening. Aisha Buhari was going around talking, trying to send SOS messages to Nigerians to rise up, to take back what belongs to them. But no, who are you talking to? Nigerians, dead body, can dead body rise up? Body that have been there in mortuary for weeks. You want dead body to rise up to do something. Now, Aisha Buhari understood that she is alone. That Nigerians, their interest is personal interest, licking these people's shoes. Now she resorted. Even her adversaries that we are cajoling her say, stop what you are doing, take money, steal money, finish. Nigerians, no person can come. No person can undo us. They were taunting her. And she thought that they are lying. But when she tried to revive Nigerians, no person did anything. She resorted. She came back with us. Oh boy. Sometimes she take they say, do it. That is the only thing you have to do. Enjoy yourself. Steal money, take money. It's no man's land, it's no man's property. Nigerians are dead body. You can't revive them. So you need to sometimes take a private Nigerian presidential jet. He travel to Dubai, make shopping, come back. His son, he has tried. She has tried. I don't blame her. I'm telling you honestly. I don't blame Aisha Buhari. Anything she's doing, I don't blame her. Because Nigerians are dead people, dead body. Dead body can never shake. It can never mess. Never. She tried her best. No way. So, all these signals, this high-ranking officer, he said it, Nigerians didn't take it, no person reacted. Now wow, Niger, now wow, now wow, this country, now wow, now wow. Nigerians, zombie, send the fire from heaven and consume everybody. No person reacts. Our leader have been shouting. Lone voice in the wilderness. Instead, you see people, the new Biojo, to bring him, kill him. What is happening? There is that clip where one of the dead bodies called Nigerian. It was. I've played it as he. The Fulani headsmen, the terrorists, they nearly killed them, but he escaped by sheer luck. Although the person has some policemen, so they were able to scare the people away. And do you know what he said? Let me try whether I can play the clip for you to see how dead bodies talk. Dead body. I call, and Nigerians are dead bodies. let me just play it, please. I don't believe that they tell me about kidnapping, but I don't believe until it happened to me. Please listen, please. Hear the voice of a dead body. One of the dead bodies called Nigerians. Hear their voice, please. Hear his voice. I want you to listen. That is how dead bodies do. We say one person was with knife behind a madman, walking behind a madman. The madman said, "No, I will not say anything." People were expecting him to react and run or to confront the person. Look, but he said, "I cannot talk anything until I look for my neck, my head. I will not see it. That time I will talk." That is how Nigerians behave. They will not react until the thing come and happen to them. And most of the time, they don't live to react again. They die. I won't pay. That is how this. Just listen, please.
See tire vehicle, see bullet. Immediately after the bridge, it was this car that was behind us. So see what happened. If the Mopo man in the car did not fire, the only God know waiting for the happen now. We don't. With the hearer, we don't believe. Nigeria is on.
You hear the body speaking? That is how mad people talk. Everything that is going on, no, it's not his problem. You don't believe it. If you meet him saying a propaganda beg, you want the thing to happen to him. That is the character of average Nigerian. The character of average Igbo Nigerian. Of a Nigerian. They don't react until they want the thing to happen to them. He's not the first. Several of them. You see, when the thing happens to them, they start shouting. Now, wow, me, I never believe, I hear this thing from people. They watch them for social media. But I never believe, but now it happened to me. So, it must happen to everybody before everybody will react. Most of the time, you are not lucky to escape. It's just like one of our brothers in Aguilera. That you want to buy Fulani cow from Fulani people, and they lured them into ambush. They ransacked them. Three of them were lucky to go out alive, but one was not. He was butchered. And the funniest part of it, the irony there, the police commissioner, the police now is saying that no, he's not Fulani. That they are the people. Because sometimes, I don't know, people sometimes say that I'm harsh, but I love it when it happens so that they will suffer. So that they will suffer. Do you know this is the reason why people that listen to Radio Biafra or in Biafra land, they are more careful. Hardly things happen to them because they are careful in whatever they are doing. Because they have been raised from death. The Nigerians are dead bodies. When you revive yourself through listening to Mazi Nnamdi Radio Biafra, you become revived and be alive and alert. There are things you take precaution. When they say stop buying Fulani cow meat, you say, I beg, me I know Fulani man call you. Oh boy, this thing now, I beg, I go sell them 100,000. So maybe a cow of 400,000, he sell it to you 100,000. Say, come and take it. You say, I beg, me I know they go. That man they killed, he never died. Others now, they frame them. Nigerian police now, they know how to frame people now in order to cover up the Fulani. You know what it means? Very easy to frame them. They are nothing. Who will hear their voice? They will bring the useless media. They say one have confessed. They will bring the useless Chinese television, Arise television, and the journalists go and interview them. They will say, how many people have you killed? Oh, you killed and say it's a Fulani husband. Say yes. How many have you killed? Useless set of people that should be wiped away from this planet Earth. That is why everything is a quagmire. Everything, poto. Because people are evil. People are evil. The evil in Nigeria, let me tell you, people are evil, simple, wicked, because of the system. System can refine people. You understand? It is not religion, no. It is not religion. It doesn't matter. Me, I see people, pastors, this and that, but they inside the zoo, in the zoo, they are one business or the other because of the system. If the government is to build a very good software, conduct try to force conduct again. You know, how is there any way religion is contributing positively? The answer is no. Instead, is helping in making people more dead, more died, more dead body zombie. So this zombie is listen again, please. Listen.
I'm waiting for the apple now. When they hear it's on fire.
Now,
It's on fire.
do you see how zombies talk? How dead bodies talk? They hear them every day. Every day they hear. 20 people killed. Fulani herdsmen on the rampage. Bandits, no, train attack, train ambush by Fulani terrorists. They say, no, they are beg. They are beyond, waiting. These people, no, let them stop propaganda. You know, they believe that whatever they did not do doesn't exist. This is a typical character of a dead body. A typical character. That is it. We must continue. Let me read some news headlines, please, because Nigerian is very funny. Any dead body that want to check, you use money. So you keep, I will stay there and call it and or lie idea even make us. Any other person that want to rise, we bring the person for you know, bring are fighting with every weapon. The tip of an interview in 2021. They are criminals. If you hear grade one, just like a super robbers, they kill. It doesn't matter. They kill. But today they are in, you know, or in most part of Kaduna State and other places, Zamfara, other places, they are gradually putting the government. These are you see how they cheat, how they deceive Nigerians. You listen to how the journalists are Some are being organ. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Anything they come and test it in Nigeria. Don't you know that? Terrorists every day. Do you know people that are killed in a day in Nigeria? Do you know that it will be more than 20,000 people every day that are slaughtered by terrorists? Avoidable deaths, slaughtered. But they don't talk it. They don't talk about it. Only very few. Terrorists killed 13 in Taraba community, forced hundreds of residents to flee, and that's it. Others will continue. Chickens. Tomorrow they will kill others, and others will continue. Na life, oh, na God, though. Not so. 4 killed in Kwara. Our Southwest Group OPC clashes with the cattle dealers. Oh, Fulani, the same thing. OPC with Fulani headsmen. 4 killed. When you hear 4 killed, maybe it's 40 times 10. You know? So this is a country you are. A very big mess you are in. Abuja Kaduna train attack. Buhari government did what terrorists asked for, but they played us, says presidency. Do you see? Do you hear a government? Oh, Chineke. Nigerians are dead body. They don't react. Buhari government did what terrorists asked for, but they played us, says presidency. Where else in this world can you hear this type of joke? Very expensive joke. Where else? The Nigerian presidency has said it was outsmarted by terrorists in the government's negotiation for the release of kidnapped Abuja Kaduna passengers still in captivity. Do you know why they do all these jokes? They play all these jokes because they know that Nigerians are dead body. There is nothing that can revive them. There is nothing that can make them to come out and protest and pursue everybody, every politician into oblivion. No. So the caliphate have understood. How Otago they have understood that. That's why they can do anything, come out and talk anything. After all, when Jibril took over as imposter, when Buhari died, the real Buhari died. They came when they were not able. They forget to cut the finger in order, or the eye, to use in opening the door, the security door of Asorok. Now they put out the news. Now President Buhari will be working from his house because there are many cockroaches, rats are pursuing the president. So they fool there, so he cannot go there. Nigerians laugh, quack, quack, quack. Zombies, dead body laugh, quack, quack, quack. It became a joke, comedy joke for everywhere. How would I go on the comedy? Now, wow, Sarak. Rats carry pursue president. Oh, quack, quack, quack. Whereas the real issue is there. The caliphate, they know. They know how to deal with Nigerians. They bring out something, and before you know it, go viral. Comedians will take over it, and people will be laughing away their lives. That is the way I see it. Laughing their lives away. But we are IPOB. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. We see meaning in everything that is happening. The Nigerian presidency has said it was outsmarted by terrorists. Okay. The senior special assistant, media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday in an interview published by BBC Hausa said the government gave in to the demands of the terrorists until they realized the government was being played. Are you seeing? And no person is being held accountable. They outsmarted the government. Okay. During a meeting with the relations of the abducted victims on Thursday, President Buhari said the government was working on to secure the release of their loved ones. There is a place I want to go where he gave details. He said, then first of all, the terrorist, the chief terrorist, said, release my imprisoned wife, pregnant wife, and they carry the pregnant wife go to a five-star hospital, the bigger, the highest hospital. I get back to twins, the terrorists, and they took charge of everything. Okay, release prisoners, terrorist prisoners, and they release murder, and still nothing. And the comedians will take it up. Quack, quack, quack. Now wow. They were terrorists, they play government. Now wow, everybody laugh. Quack, 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 quack. They don't know that they are slowly laughing away their lives. I'm telling you. So that is a country, unfortunately, we see ourselves in. That is why we are doing everything to make sure that we get out from that mess. It's a mess. I'm telling you, it's a mess. Fulani herdsmen not responsible for killing in Numweri, Anambra community. Mechie, they have paid that that is the thing. They will pay your brother to sabotage you. The man in a video, whether I can play it, let me see. Yes, he said it pump and plain. He gave account of everything that happened. Now the tide turns against him. Do you understand? Let me see whether I can play it. Yes, I could. Just listen again. I want to refresh your memory because today I will play many clips, please, during the course of my submission.
No. I know slaughter. Because you saw where the bomb na phone. I ain't go leave you go na cover. Say that I go leave. And it's going to my brother with ego. So I passed the Gulina, Devazia, San Iron and Mule, Passan of Zana Mule, Navas Port Road up at the Havana any more. What's the name of that? Moto Yaban. I am about Tavazia, Nimeba, no more forever years eater, Yada 10 years out. I wanted the phone more in Ghana Kappa. I see Zan Kappa, Napa, Wavy back. Once I know where I were, but I bought a Tavan depot. I want to Tavan depot, Luzene Zebani, for Voyana, or Sadela. I got a Magolenu truck, Mama. I need a Zal. Man up one them working with the energy. Camoya. I need a bang of blue machine like a nation than us. Like I don't want to be born a maton, whenever no one ever maton. I don't start the about maton. Or some Nadia. Break out of Mazia or some position break. Nazia. Mud about to mud 10 cinema mata. Miss Alec meta Sapeso. That woman Timacanu, Tima Boda Canu. A good original, but I'm selling an album phone. Energy no one, energy drag, Mazia woman. You come out drag energy while also. But you any time about Puzella and I baby more than I say about Lucania and Saga. I want Naga. I want to ask him to do said, I dance for a day walk. Like I know, one year. My brother was there also. I move with the money in the news of the but was there and more when I'm almost a young. Jabba truck, but my ever truck is the fact. Jabba starts at the truck. Bully up, that part has never been, but there is energy in the quarter, but I was against it. To about energy. Yeah, be vibe, what it was. My phone, woman, and a guy, it's not one flan and can say every time I'm a cause on your young. It's not dead in Meluniva. The flan. Now the flan couldn't nap or palala, the phone with the flan in cap or audio sabon count. I have a phone on behind the phone. Okay.
Do you hear? Are you hearing? This is a first witness account, eyewitness account. The victim is, these are victims. Because of Ntike, Hanazo Fulani cow. They call their contact, Fulani contact. He say, come, but I don't need more here. Be coming. He directed them. And when they entered into the bush with their truck, the bush road, you know, now they were overwhelmed and surrounded. You know, as a man, some of them, they tried to run. One tried to run, and unfortunately, they slaughtered one, they call energy. This man, he said they took away their phones, everything, even their money they use. They want to use to buy cows. Now, now, they are you when You understand? You're now on a show here, no more again. Sometimes, ndị Igbo aghara ndụ back. What is it? Oh, the energy I want to. Will he rise up again? If he's alive, you tell him, IPOB, remember IPOB said, don't go, don't take a Fulani cow, he's banned. They will tell you who is IPOB, I beg. Not them they look for, not them they give me food. Not them they feed me, I beg. Organ don't wanna pay. And these idiots, these unfortunate idiots, they are now being framed. They are being arrested by police. That they are the killer of their brother. They are Fulani police say no, it is not, because the people that did that, the Fulani, they are inside the bush. They have run inside the bush. Do you see how Fulanis are smarting everybody? Because of our useless personal interests. Being a political, personal interest on the way. These people are Radio Biafra. It is being played every day. It is unannounced here every day. Fulani cow is being banned in Biafra land. Because we know, because of things like this. Even the money they want to use to buy, their phone is no more there. Because if, okay, you say you call the boy, bring your phone now. No, our phone is no more there. Nigerian police, it doesn't do investigation. They only bring you and frame up anything, and if they want to kill you, they kill you. If they want to put you behind bars and forget you, they put you there. That is Nigeria for you. Nigeria police don't do no investigation at all. Now, order has come up from above and say, no, go and arrest these people. They are the perpetrators. And they have gone and cornered the chief or the PG of their community. Nyanya command say, look, come and say this, be with police. For unity of Nigeria, because that is the only thing. Every time this is what they invoke. Oh, for the unity of Nigeria, do not talk anything that will jeopardize the unity of Nigeria. That man is saying, Mechie. Let me read it a bit. That is how they are. He come and bring down his brothers, condemn his brothers, say no, in order to remove the Fulani from the scene. Do you see it? Let me read it a bit. This one from Fulani herdsmen not responsible for killing in Umueri, Anambra community, Mechie. The President General of Umueri community in Anambra State, Chief Johnny Mechie, has condemned the video being circulated on social media alleging that Fulani herdsmen killed a man in the area. A policeman have said their own. Now they corner him. Maybe they threaten him, if you don't come out to make this statement, know that you are gone. So he have to come out for the unity, for his life and for the unity of Nigeria. Because that is the only thing. Very, very pathetic. Now, let me continue reading. Mechie, a United Nations Peace Ambassador and Africa's Director, International Association of World Peace Advocates, also cautioned that purveyors of fake news would face the full weight of the law if they fail to desist from such unpatriotic acts. Ndibo. That is it. Exchange hand again. They are ready to talk and do anything. I'm telling you. Mechie said the focus of his administration as President General of Umueri has been how to maintain peaceful relationship between his community and its neighbors, including people of other tribes and religions. That is it. We sacrifice our own in order to maintain peaceful coexistence. Because Nambuko Bidro, right from Azikiwe. So on here, you know. That is it. So this PG of Umueri, he have said it. He said, I just got information of a false and damaging video making the rounds on social media, alleging that Fulani herdsmen were responsible for the killing of a man in my community. The false information was shared by one person named Delight, And that prompted this message. Please disregard any information from that fellow claiming that the man was killed by Fulani men, because our preliminary investigation and that of the police, which led to the confession by one of the killers apprehended by Umeri vigilante men, has revealed that the man was not killed by the Fulani headsmen. Do you see it? Do you see? Do you see it? We take money over integrity. That is what Nigeria has cost us. This person now called in here. Go there, he received the late night phone call. With bring your account. Bring your, what is that account? Okay, we know your account number. Okay. By morning, everything will be okay. Just go out and say this, and it doesn't matter for him to sacrifice his own people. Ndị Igbo emere ọnụ ihe eme. Chukwu Nnamdi Kanu napụta anyị. Chukwu Okiabiama napụta anyị. Ọ napụtago IPOB. That is why we are guiding this movement jealously, without no corruption. Any person may put corruption, chori put corruption into this movement by his selfish interest. The generations. I'm telling you honestly, because in Igbo Nigeria, look at what this man is blabbing. Hey, let me not talk against the spirits of our land, I beg. But I know I'm telling you honestly. There is another account by the police, Anambra Police Command. It debunked. Something that happened immediately happened. Those who thought there, the man was saying it. Watching the man will make you understand that what he's saying is giving you a first-hand account. You know, Nigerian police, they know how to, I said they know how to fake things. They will catch one person or one criminal that was inside the jail because they know how to use them. How many times do they want to use them to set up IPOB? But we know. They used to even use it to set themselves up, politicians. They will go and bring one criminal, say, okay, who sponsor you? Who give you money? Who give you a gun? It will be calling you talking rubbish. Now, one person have immediately confessed under 24 hours. He confessed that, oh, these are the people that killed him. I am among. They say bring a knife, and I bring gun, and I kill him. And all of them, they were killing him. All of us kill him together. I'm telling you honestly, because they are not supposed to be. They are not supposed to be. Where you be, I say sometimes something will happen in your presence. You will see how the thing happened immediately. But within 24 hours, the way Nigerian media will be reporting it as if it happened in Manfe, they change everything. Is this not what I witnessed? How did they change everything like this? And you will see Nigerians that now, wow, hey, now, wow, Chineke. So people are bad though. So these people, they carry their own brother to go inside the bush to slaughter him. Now, wow, hey, yeah, we become a conversation. We must get out of this mess. I'm telling you honestly. We are police. Everybody is thinking. That is why once you call yourself a Nigerian outside, abroad, you are an exhibit. By presenting your green passport, you become automatically an exhibit. Why? Because of all these things. You think that the world community are not working or watching? Where they can frame up the Nigerian police military, they can frame innocent people and bring them, use the media power, turn people, innocent people that are victims, they turn them into perpetrators. And you see miserable populace commenting, hey, now wow, bad thing, now wow, these people bad though. Ignorance on zombie on dead body on. Had it been, this thing could have been avoidable Had it been these people said no, they listened to IPOB Kauful and ban and say no, we are no more dealing on, though we are butchers, but we go on our local Ehibo and the Uibo, other things. Had it been we are obedient, that energy wouldn't have died. Their phones and money wouldn't have been, stolen or robbed from them. Do you understand? Do you see the irony? But who will command them? Onyibo. Are they feeding me? Is IPOB putting food in my table? That is the useless questions they always ask. Ndi Igbo, they always ask. Before you know, they go and fall victim and start shouting. Now, wow, I not believe before, but now I see it. Dead body talking. Let me go to the subject matter, please, of today. The subject matter of today, the topic says politics. I am talking about the subject, politics. That is the topic of my subject. Simple today. We must continue. People don't understand, many people don't understand what is politics. Let me start by saying it. It's a simple definition. Politics is the set of activities that are associated with making decisions in groups or other forms of power relations among individuals, such as the distribution of resources or status. Do you understand? Politics is exercised on a wide range of social levels, from clans and tribes of traditional societies through modern local governments, companies, institutions, up to sovereign states, to the international level. Politics should be for self-preservation, development, and advancement of the political unit. Let me start it by saying, making the explanation. When you talk about politics, wherever a group of people gathers, this group of people have different mentalities, different ways of reasonings, different ways of seeing things. Do you understand? So, the only way to advance that group of people, to steer them towards one focus, is politics. Where all of them, no matter, irrespective of their differences in ways of seeing things, differences in analyzing things, differences in walks of life, all of them will be joined together, come together, and be advancing as a unit. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. Because if you leave people to be unit by unit, driven by their self or selfish interests, everybody will be moving east, west, north, south. Becomes uncontrollable like wild beasts. Therefore, politics is involved for steering a group of people. It can be a clan, it can be a tribe or a nation. If I call it a tribe, don't misunderstand it. It is a nation. Tribe or nation. It's the same thing. Clans make nation. Families make clan. Even right from your family, you sometimes have to put on your political acumen as a father, as a parent, in order to steer the family. Where you have a large family with many children, with your maybe even other family members, other distant family members, siblings, nephew, together. You have to use your political acumen. That is wisdom. So that nobody will feel cheated. That is politics. That is politics. And when you play the thing well, it will work. It makes, when you see a child that comes from a good family. A good family is not a family that comes from another planet. No. It depends on the background. How the parents trained. If the grandfather is there, how he contributed. How the grandmother contributed if he's there. If any parents that are there, how they contributed in showing the children the way. That is it. If you do something that is bad, they say no. You have to respect your elders, which means you have to be obedient to the elders, to your parents. You rise up in the morning. We are trained. You rise up in the morning. You first of all go to your daddy's room and salute him. Go to your mommy's room, mama's room, and salute her. Good morning, good morning, ma. Good morning, pa. It becomes your character till death. In return, if you finish eating, if they are around, you thank them. In the afternoon, you finish taking your lunch, the same thing. You come back from school, you salute them, the same thing. In order to show that they are the parents, they deserve your respect, and that character will be inculcated in you, into you, till you grow. And it will no more be able to depart from you. But when you see families that maybe the father no na Manfe, the mother no na Jupiter, maybe a na Chego, omo no na here, and one on your train, and you na pump her with ego. You see them, they grow up to be petrified, rotten. Do you understand? That is the thing. So, at the beginning, politics should be there, because there are sometimes maybe the younger one will bring complaint. This one do this, this one do this, quarrel. Your ability as a parent in order to settle that quarrel, so that all of them will feel that sense of belonging. It will be a win-win situation for all of them, and the family continues. That is also a political ability. It's natural. Do you understand? That is it. So, when people gather, the ability also to carry people with different backgrounds, people with different ways of seeing things, people with different education, people with different religious views, you carry them together under one umbrella, steering them for advancement. It needs politics. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. So that you don't demonize politics. You play politics every day without knowing it. It's only in Nigeria. Nigeria is not playing politics. Nigeria is only playing politics, ethnic, tribal politics. Politics of tribal, domination and hegemony. That is what is. It's only the Biafran politicians that are playing politics of Nigeria survival. Nothing more. They are ignorant. It started from Azikiwe. While Ahmad Bello was there playing politics of northernization, that is the continuation of the Sokoto Caliphate hegemony. Oh, what we say here today, very simple, is not as simple as it sounds. It needs a political expert in order to pull what Ahmadu Bello pulled. I give credit to him because he was there to protect his people. Others were there for the advancement of Nigeria they did not create, like Azikiwe Muslim. So he didn't care. He's driven by selfish interest, political interest, political position, to the detriment of the people, selling the people. It doesn't matter. Is it not today in Umweri? Is it not what Mechie, the PG, have done? It is something that was instituted first by Ezekiel because of his quest to become president of Nigeria at all costs, even if it costs the decimation of the whole people, Igbos. That is not his problem. He want to be in that seat by all means. Even if he becomes his empty drum, that is not his problem. Let people see that he is there as a president. He didn't count the cost. He didn't sit down and politically reason what this thing will be to the future generations. Some people, it might be itching some people's ears that I'm saying this, repeating it all the way. I will continue repeating it until it will enter the subconscious of every Biafran to understand where our problem started so that we shall be able to curb it. That is why I'm saying it. That is why I'm repeating this. So that this mistake made by our predecessor, Azikiwe, it will be curbed. So that when some people are going through that way, say, hey, remember what Azikiwe did, though? He want to be in that office by all means. And look at what it cost us as a people. Though he was there, but as an empty drum without power. But physically, people saw him as Zeke of President Zeke. But at what cost? At what cost? The British government, they cornered him. And he knew. Instead of coming clean and advancing, putting, even if Okotuyebu or Michael Okpara, pushing him the same way Ahmad Bello did, and pushed Tafawa Balewa to the forefront and say, look, don't worry, I will be at the background, I'm the taproot. Let me take care of this northern region. Come hold, don't worry. Go to the center. That is how things are done. Had it been Azikiwe did that, he would have outmaneuvered the British. You understand? But when people are pursuing their extreme private interests, just like flies that we follow, they will follow corpses to be buried under the ground. That is why the people I played there, don't think about only politicians. So the people I played their clip that are suffering today, being arrested, victims that are now being framed up as the perpetrators in Umwiri. Because of their private interests, they want Fulani cow by all means, pursuing money. Now, if they buy it 100,000, they will make gain. No? They will make a heavy gain. Now, we will outsmart. We will not tell others where we get our own. It's very cheaper inside the bush. Do you see? Had it been, they took just that little. There's a little sacrifice. Say, no, we don't want Fulani cow. No, thank you very much. Even okay, it's cheap. Don't worry, we don't want. Energy wouldn't have died. His life would have been saved. But today, go where energy is being in the mortuary. Take $1 billion and spread there. He doesn't know again because he's dead. On go pay. But when he was alive, it seemed that money is a life. He pursued money more than life. That is what our people fail to understand. We have all these teachings in our proverbs, in Igbo proverbs, but who care about it? Agarando back. Onyiro Rue Diuru. Even if that but energy have gone. He have gone, all go pay. Other people lost their their money, their telephone, and now they are even framed up as the victim. That is how, before you know, they stay there for years, framed up, because now it becomes political. Now we have turned into political. How we go political victims? Do you understand? Who will save them? Something that they would have saved themselves within 10. Only avoid. No, Fulani cow. We know they deal with Fulani cows again. Or beg. Finish. They avoid the problems that will be on this problem that they are inside. They would have avoided. It's avoidable. But on the book, people that you don't feed, in the mind carry again. People that is IPOB giving them food? No. I'm talking about politics, please. A political system is a framework which defines acceptable political methods within a society. It's a framework which defines acceptable political methods within a society. Do you understand? Therefore, that framework is politics. It's a political system. What is practiced in Nigeria is a tribal politics of domination. Only Biafran politicians play the politics of the criminality of Nigerian survival. While others are playing tribal politics of domination, only Biafran politicians are there to save Nigeria, to save Nigeria, always. And they will bring undesirable consequences to the people. The saving of Nigeria will always backlash. It will backfire on us as a people. But this time around, the IPOB said no. No, 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 no. The Fulani or Sokoto Caliphate has a political framework with which they have been working before the amalgamation of Nigeria. That framework is conquest of others. They smartly negotiated and introduced same politics of conquest in the present day Nigeria setting. This is why they have been successfully heading towards their Polarization agenda. This is due to their continuous focus on their ethnic politics. They had this framework, and right from time, let me remind you through this clip. Let me remind you of their agenda, Polarization agenda. Listen and listen again. Don't forget though, because here we remind you. Please. Listen.
This new nation called Nigeria shall be an extension of the estate of our great father, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of government. We must use the people of the Middle Belt as willing tools, and the people of South as conquered territory, and never let them rule over us. Never let them control their own future. Speech by Sir Ahmadu Bello on 12th October 1960.
Do you hear the political framework of the Sokoto Caliphate? You had it? It's called the political framework. That is what they are still pursuing. Through that framework, on that framework they stand till today. Whereas the Igbo politicians, Biafran politicians are there to save Nigeria. The Caliphate, they had their political framework right from Ottoman Dan Fodio. Do you know that that man that conquered or manipulated the Hausas to conquer themselves? Do you know that there are many schools, many institutions that bear his name today? Do you know that? They made sure, in order to immortalize his name, the conqueror of the indigenous people, they immortalize his name. Do you know what it means? Ottoman Dan Fodio University, Ottoman Dan Fodio Polytechnic, Ottoman Dan Fodio Islamic School is everywhere in the north. That political framework he set and reiterated during the Nigeria time, because Ottoman Dan Fodio said that framework, political framework, before the amalgamation of Nigeria. Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914. Ottoman Dan Fodio started the jihad in 1804. And after 4 years, Hausas conquered, he manipulated the Hausas through religion to conquer themselves for the Fulani. They handed themselves over to the Fulani and said, Masters, we are take us as slaves. And they are suffering it today. 1804 to 1808. Ottoman Dan Fodio set a political framework for the Fulani till today. The Sokoto Caliphate smartly negotiated their way that outsmarted others. It doesn't matter that Azikiwe was a very learned person. That is why, it is not what you go to school. There is common sense. You can be a professor of this, PhD holder, but you lack common sense in some mundane issues. It is highly troublesome. You can quote anything. After all, Africans I go to school to remember. Mostly. You understand? Without common sense, you cannot maintain a political framework for the interests of your people in a Nigerian setting. That is why you see every Igbo politician, a gallivanting. He want to save Nigeria. Oh, if I go, I will save Nigeria. I will do Nigeria this. In the caliphate. In the way Nigeria now, in the way Bodona and leg a match. They say, look at Wepo. Wepo Bariwa. Wepo. They call you Wepo. Wakapo. Bariwa, you know. Because they understand they are acting on their political framework. They never lose focus. Ahmad Bello, he reiterated to the caliphate of this immediately after Nigerian flag independence. In 1960, 12th October 1960, about, I think, 11 days after independence, he made sure to reiterate this to the people that look, no matter, don't be so excited though. Don't be carried away by this so-called Nigeria that they brought us into. Look at our political framework. We should never remove our focus from this. Remember our great-grandfather, Ottoman Danfodio, what he said, the task he set for us, that this new nation, we must be in charge. The so-called middle belt, we use them as willing tools. Other ethnicities in the north, we must subdue them and use them as willing tools to do whatever we want. That is why today, no matter that the middle belters, no matter that the southern Kaduna, they say we are not a part of North. Who listen to them? The coalition of Northern Group will come tomorrow and say no to all of us are not. They made Solomon Lalong the current Northern Coalition Forum leader, the governor. The chairman of the Northern Governors or Northern Governors Forum, Solomon Lalong. This is politics. They play politics of domination. They use the minority in the north as willing tools in the middle belt, and they want to turn the south into conquer the territories. They use the stick and carrots in order to lure people. Like in Yoruba land, they tell them, don't worry, we made sure we will give Lagos a special status. Didn't you hear it in the phone conversation between Kunle and Alhaji? Don't worry, we'll make Lagos now has special status. So that if Igbo man wants to buy land, Hausa man wants to buy land, Northerner will want to buy land, the way they call it. You can say to the Northerner, 100,000 naira a piece of land, a parcel of land. Now, a Yoruba man, 10,000 naira, normal. A Northerner, 100,000 naira. But Igbo man, you say to him, 100 million naira. It is your right. Now, they gave them that benefit in order to continue controlling them. The benefit of Murtala Mohammed Airport, monopoly of A and C ports, international A and C port. So that me from Olu, before I travel abroad, I will enter motor or enter another flight, come to Lagos. I will stay there. I will spend money there. I will spend the economy, make the economy to grow. People don't understand what all these things mean. When you break it down into common economic breakdown, elementary. Imagine you fly now. You fly from Canada. You are going to Owerri, for example. Or you are going to Aguilera. You fly from Canada. You will land in Murtala Mohammed Airport. The money Before you know, maybe the connecting flight will be in the next 2 days. Once you land in Lagos, you will take taxi. Do you understand? Let's assume you will take taxi. Or if you have somebody that will come and pick you up. Okay. He will pick you up. You will stay. You will buy drinks. All those expenses you are doing in Lagos. The money, you are spending money. That drink you are buying, it is somebody's shop that you are, encouraging. Do you understand? You are that initial money. Okay, in the night you will like to go club. They'll carry you back on a club. You may, you spend the quite some money. You will chill out. Before you know, you will do one expense in or the other. You will like to take a hotel room. You pay 1 day, 2 days. They are making money. Now you pay another local flight before coming to Owerri or going down to Enugu. When you reach Enugu, calculate how much you spent in Lagos. Everything, the whole money you spent in Lagos. Had it been that money, maybe $400. This money you just spend even without knowing. Had it been you landed from Ontario direct to Owerri, that is the money you would have spent. Maybe on going on the street, you see, people selling, hawking one thing or the other, granuts, you buy. Madam, how much? Send 100 naira, you take. You give him 500. I say, I beg, take, no problem. You can give him, dash him the money out of pity. It is money you are spending unconsciously, but that money, it could be in Lagos first. It is not by your own making. We are forced to do it because of the Nigerian politics. And that is what they have used in cooling down the Yoruba. Our neighbors, the Yoruba people, do the one. If they talk, they want to come. No, the injustice, our forests have been occupied by Fulani. They tell them, hey, if you make noise, we will open our other airports in the east. Oh. Remember, if we open another airport and seaports in the east, we lower even the tariff. People, they will be importing goods from there. They will be exporting. They will be traveling from there. Now Lagos will fall. When Yoruba, when they look at it, they will they will start laughing black laugh and start talking another thing. Start speaking. A channel television will start speaking another story. And now it's one Nigeria now. They will find one way or the other in order to castigate Igbo man, to continue the status quo. Remember, I'm talking about politics. I don't think that I will end it today. It will continue. What is going on in Nigeria is politics of tribal domination. It is only Igbo politicians don't understand this. It started on Nambuko Obitron, right from Azikiwe. He didn't understand it that way. He didn't see it that way because he was blinded with by his personal interests, political interests. That is why we have been paying the price. And the Igbo politicians they never change, still going on that line till today. Now, as I said, the Sokoto Caliphate, that is the Fulani Caliphate, has a political framework with which they have been working before the amalgamation of Nigeria, that is conquest of others. They smartly negotiated and introduced same politics of conquest in the present Nigerian setting. This is why they have been successfully heading towards their Fulanization agenda. This is due to their continuous focus on their ethnic politics. The big question is, what have been our own political framework as a people? Just ask the so-called elders in Nigerian politics of Igbo extraction, of Biafran extraction. What has been our political framework? Then they will start telling you how PDP and the NPN and NPP, how he formed the NPP and NPN and PDP. And they give story, very useless, foolish stories. No political framework. We had no political framework until the coming of Mazi and IPOB. Do you understand? Let me read this thing. The Mietiala is accusing Peter Obi of being a tribal bigot. In as much as we are not into Nigerian politics, but all things, we can use all things in order to teach. You understand? In order to reference. The Mietiala is accusing Peter Obi of being a tribal bigot. Lekwenanya. But they care only for their Fulani nation. What an irony. Mietiala accusing Peter Obi of a tribal bigot. You understand? You know, this is a political ploy of the Fulani. They will be beating you, they will be crying. As they are beating you, hitting you, gumbutts, they are the people crying, shouting more than your voice. Look at Mietiala that collected billions of naira from the Nigerian government just for nothing. Because they are Mietiala, they are Fulani. It's a terrorist group. They are accusing P2B of tribal bigotry, being a tribal bigot. Do you remember the statement made by the Mietiala leader? The time the southern, the half south, Amotek was formed. The man, the Fulani Caliphate, they went Besek. The man came on Chinese television and called the Yorubas, the irredentis, tribal irredentis. There is no name he didn't call them that day, and I still have the clip, and I was happy. The Yoruba lawyer there, he maintained his calm and hammer out the reality to him. You know. You know, Port calling Chaco that you are black. You're a black Port. Calling Chaco say you are black. Don't you see that? Now, let me read it a bit because I want to bring out something here. The Mietiala Kutal Hore, also known as Mietiala, has said it has instructed every Fulani in the country not to vote for the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi. The Punch reports. According to the group, Obi is a tribal bigot and represents the Biafran interest, which would not favor the Fulani nation in Nigeria. Now, he is talking to the Fulani, he is representing Fulani. He's not the tribal bigot. Do you understand? No, he's not a tribal bigot, but he's calling on Fulani, which is a tribe that is not even original, that is not indigenous to Nigeria. You know, let us be reasonable. I want us to be reasonable. Now, listen to this. I want to play this clip, which you have been hearing, please. I want to play it so that you hear it also. You hear it again and again and again. Listen to people that are calling somebody tribal bigots. Listen to this. This is Bala Mohammed. This is Bala Mohammed. He is not a tribal bigot. They are calling. Listen, just hold on. Hold on a bit. It's coming.
Culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold.
Fresh, please.
To cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them, they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together We have Fulanese from other
the
countries
issue
as well.
of misconception, I see there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man.
Do you hear him? His nationality is a Fulani man. Fulani. But they are not ethnic, they are not tribal bigots. He's not a tribal bigot. You know, this is all these are little political gimmicks the Fulani have been using against Igbo politicians. When just like there is a toy during our own time we used to use, toy we wine, not electric, but he uses this chain, this type of winding. When you clock winding, what do you call it? When you wind it tight, now you leave it. Maybe until as it's going, the thing is rolling. So when it's weak, you wind it again. This is what the Fulani they are using, the politics they are using. On our people, it is psychological. Prove to us that you are the tribalized Nigerian. That is what they always tell our people. And you see them going faka, killing our own people for them to show them that no, we are more Nigerian than anybody. But here, this is a current governor, a Nigerian governor. I say a Nigerian governor being paid by Nigeria, controlling Nigeria resources, telling people on national television that the Fulani, they don't care about borders. They don't care about Nigeria, Cameroon, their nationality is Fulani. What they only do is they use Nigeria resources in order to accommodate them, to draw them into Nigeria, and they are Nigerians. So you don't differentiate between a Fulani from anywhere. He's a Nigerian. And he has automatic privilege in order to enjoy as a Nigerian more than other Nigerians. But these people, they are not ethnic bigots. Do you understand? Do you see why I say what they do to whine Igbo politicians? So that when they whine them, they start proof to them. No, go and look at my record. How I dealt with myself. I killed them. And I will kill them again. In order to show that I'm the tribalized Nigeria. I'm fighting for Nigeria. But here, they fight for their own people. Inside Nigeria, Dave he opened his mouth, he used in eating rice, beans, ede. He said that they are elected as governors to defend the tenets of the Nigerian constitution, not to represent the wish or do the wishes of the people. Now you compare the two statements and you show me the people that are calling people to be ethnic bigots. This is how they used to deceive them. So that they used to work overtime, and now overtime, in order to kill there is nothing you can do for Fulani. There is no amount of number of heads, Igbo people's heads you bring that it will be enough for them. They say, no, you never try. Do more. Let us see. You are an ethnic bigot. When they use that word, hey, I want to carry the whole Nigeria. So I will kill my own people in order to join. What a non-political set of people. Let me bring it back a bit. Listen.
From one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them, they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue
well.
of misconception, I see there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my...
Have you seen, let me ask this question. Have you seen Igbo governor defending his Igbo people. A present governor, Igbo governor, not past, in office, boldly, on Nigerian national television, defend. Have you ever seen it? I never see. The even argue no Nigeria. Oh, we Nigerians. Oh, we Nigerians. If you ask of what of about Igbo, he said no, we are Nigerians. So don't talk about Igbo. We are Nigerians. So I'll defend Nigeria. But this man is explicitly telling everybody that his core interest, his primary objective, is to defend his people, the Fulani, first. Because he's a Fulani man first. It doesn't matter where you see them. It doesn't matter where they are found, in Mali, in Sudan, in Mauritania, in anywhere, that in Senegambia, that they are Fulani first. Once they come into Nigeria, it's nothing like border control on them. They become automatically Nigerians, enjoying Nigeria resources. Are you hearing it? Do you see the boldness? Do you see that politics? But they are the people that we turn around. Peter B is a ethnic bigot. On a different decision where when he came up with his people, in order, because he want to do more. Slaves, that is the way they work. Please continue listening.
Relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No.
Are you hearing that? Anytime I play this clip, it used to be me like I will be seeing things as if it is now. I'll be seeing new things. You that are talking yourself as a Nigerian, this and he rubbish everybody. That he's a Fulani man. He loves his Fulani people, even if it is in Niger, even from Sudan, that you are rubbish. What they are doing, they are just there to milk Nigeria resources in order to accommodate the Fulani to take over your land. As I played the clip of what happened yesterday, 2021, and what continues to happen in parts of the north, including parts of Middle Belt, in that particular one in Benue, where people were running away from their ancestral lands, from their communities, and Fulani taking over their lands. That is what this man is saying. But they are not ethnic tribal bigots. No, he's not a tribal bigot. He's a good Nigerian. Are you seeing the irony of a country that we are in? Do you see the politics the Fulani put in place in order to dominate everybody? The more you look, the less you see. Abracadabra. People are watching, being swallowed, but doing nothing about it. IPOB, Radio Biafra Mazi the kind have been shouting. No way. Instead, they focus everybody's attention on the Igbo. Hey, kill Igbo, dominate them. Oh, they are bigots. They are bigots. They are not. They are tribal bigots. But this person, no, he's not. He's a Saint Nigeria. Do you see the irony of what you are suffering? Continually.
In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the
If
the
I
world.
understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project. And you use the language the culture is up to be able to convince them away from the mistrust where the...
Do you see what he's saying? They are even convincing, if necessary, forcefully from outside Nigeria to come in to take over your land. Do you see? They are convincing them. Do you know what conviction means also? They are paying the money. That is why they are paying how much? The $1.2 billion of worth of cars to Niger Republic. And the teachers in your one Nigeria, they are not paid. The ASU, the university teachers, professors, they are on strike. And they are not ethnic, they are not tribal bigots. No, they are very good Nigerians because they are Fulani. Do you see the irony of this world we are living? Do you see the mess we are in? Do you see the mess called Nigeria? It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. Listen, there is a place I will cut it. Just continue listening.
Called system of transhumance or pastoralism is criminalized. Criminalization of pastoralism is the problem that we have with this project. And it requires people with passion who understand them and who they believe in, people like us from that part of the country, to say, yes, we have this. Because today there is no limit to the accusation that this and that has happened and it is the Fulani man who caused it. There is no tribe that is not that you don't have this criminality in, but certainly the way and manner we do it is really exacerbating the crisis and the problems.
Will there be any form of
are you hearing? When you hear this thing, when you listen to this, you say, God Almighty, what is happening? But this is the politics the Fulani Caliphate put in place. And they continue in that line. You know, there is there is always, the first road matters. Alma mater matters. The way they put things, that is the way others will follow. Honestly. I cannot stop saying this until Ishi Bamnala. He put us in a very big hole. That is what the politicians of Igbo extraction mostly are following to today to save Nigeria at the expense of their own people. Whereas somebody initiated colonization agenda, and that is what they are doing today, following that way to dominate. But they are not ethnic bigots. No. Listen again. The same Bala Mohammed, governor of Bauchi State, when he was defending Fulanis carrying AK-47 in February 2021. Listen again, please.
I will tell you something that I told my colleagues.
Listen.
About the headers and farmers clashes in Nigeria. You have seen what our colleagues in the southwest are doing, and some of them from the southeast. Some of us told them with all modesty and humility, you are wrong. But the person that is most wrong is the governor of Benue State, my brother and my colleague, Governor Otto. He started all this. If you don't accommodate other tribes, we are also accommodating your tribes in Bauchi and other places. We have so many people working in Upami.
When they talk about accommodation, listen, I don't know whether anybody has been, you travel to Bauchi and you just go into one bush or one of their space and no payment, you just stay there. Say you're a Nigerian, you have to stay there. No person, you don't care for nobody. You don't pay money you don't negotiate with nobody. Just go on somebody's property and just sit down there and say, this is me. I am a Nigerian, I have to stay here. Please, I want, if the line is open, if there is anything like that, because when they talk about accommodation, people, I cannot understand what they mean by accommodating. Accommodating. In this world, anywhere you go, you will have to abide, rent a house, even if it's in the city. Even in villages, you rent houses in the villages. If you want to farm, you ask, make inquiries, know how their system is, how you can get a land, either through outright buying, purchase, or leasing of land. But the Fulani, they come to anywhere and go into the forest, land of people, and occupy and say, we are all Nigerians, you stay here. And that is why I become confused when they talk about accommodation. These are words they use in confusing people. Please continue listening.
In Al-Khaleri, farming in Tafawa Balewa, farming in Bogor. Has anybody told them to go? We have not, because it's their own inalienable right to be there. We have Yoruba people in Bauchi for over 150 years, even before the birth of Nigeria. Nobody has spoken to them. Some of them have risen to become permanent secretaries in Gombe, in Bauchi, and in Borno. And now, because a Fulani man is practicing the tradition of transhumance, pastoralism, he has been exposed to the vagaries of the forest, the animals, and now the cattle rustlers who carry guns, kill him and take away his commonwealth, that is the cows. He had no option but to carry AK-47 because the society and the government are not protecting him.
Please, I want you to listen here, because they are absorbing them of any crime. They are, telling you why they should carry it. Is their inalienable right to carry gun, assault rifles, AK-47 to defend themselves. Listen, he said it here. Listen attentively.
To carry AK-47 because the society and the government are not protected. He had no option but to kill him and take away his commonwealth, that is the cows. He had no option but to carry AK-47 because the society and the government are not protecting him.
So, when you as a trader, you are being robbed, many people are being robbed by ordinary armed robbers, taking your phones, your money, your cars under gunpoint. Everybody now, you have the right to go and take AK-47. That is what this man is. That is what he's saying. The way they have placed the Fulani as dominators, as first citizens, that they have to do whatever they want, but you cannot do it like them. You cannot be like them. You're a slave. That is. Just listen here. He will talk about it to maintain the hegemony. Let's continue listening, please, because he is absorbing them of any crime by carrying AK-47, that they have the right, because they are being robbed. So they have the right to carry AK-47. And Nigerians, we are whooping. Zombies, dead body, we are watching. Any place, they are watching Igbo man. If he eat, they say, but how is he eating like this? He's an ethnic bigot. Why should he eat like this? If he sit down, they say, why should he sit down like this? But look at this. They are not watching them, the Fulani. Do you see it? They have the right to carry AK-47. This was 2021. Continue listening.
And the government are not protecting him. What is his fault? It's the fault of the government and the people. You don't criminalize all of them, because in every tribe there are criminals. If cyber crime is being practiced mostly by one tribe, you don't criminalize the whole tribe that they are criminals. We should be very sensitive. I'm happy with what the chairman has said. We have to be careful. And you as journalists, you must exercise restraint. You must decipher from wrong and right. Something that is so bad that can divide us, that can...
This is where is from here now they started, this name bandit started. The warning from this man and Ganduji and all of them to journalists. Now they coined this word, bandits. No more Fulani headsmen, because that time they were overwhelmed. Now they warn journalists, and journalists, they coined this word, bandits. No more Fulani headsmen. Oh, the word that can divide us. Even if Fulani are killing everybody, hey, please, massage it. For the sake of one Nigeria. Do not bring something that will divide Nigeria. Do you see the absurdity of Nigeria? Go on listening, please.
Can threaten our unity, our hegemony. You don't do it.
You see? He said you shouldn't threaten their hegemony, the Fulani hegemony. And oh, Nigerians is stupid, honestly. Do you know the meaning of a hegemony? Do you know the meaning? Hegemony, Fulani hegemony. He said it here. Hegemony is leadership or dominance, especially by one state or social group over others. So nobody should threaten the Fulani hegemony. That is slave master over slaves. That is what it means. And he said it on national television. There is no challenge. No challenge. Every Nigerian was whooping like a zombie. Dead body they are. Listen again.
Something that is so bad that can divide us, that can threaten our unity, our hegemony.
Our hegemony. You hear it? They want to maintain the Fulani hegemony. It's official. It's not hidden. Do you see it? He was speaking on television, Sahara TV. do you see it? It was also aired by Chinese television, all other Zoom media. He was there telling everybody that, look, you don't talk where we talk. We are Fulani. You don't threaten our Fulani hegemony, our Fulani dominance. That is the politics we put in Nigeria. Who are you to challenge it? And you see zombies, they were watching. They were watching. Being swallowed alive and couldn't do anything about it. But we are IPOB. You can never swallow us. Go on.
That can threaten our unity, our hegemony. You don't do it. I must thank our chairman of the Northern Governors Forum at this occasion, because we are talking of the use of media to promote peace and unity in Nigeria. I think he's a hero in that field. Governor Lalong.
You see how they praise a slave. That's why I say the Fulani, they are experts in politics. Who they give the chairman of Northern Governors Forum from Jos, Solomon Lalong. He says it's a minority, but they are dealing with his people. The politics. This is a very sophisticated politics being put in place in Nigeria by the Fulani. That is why they are dominating everybody. This man tell you here that he didn't hide it. He said you don't threaten our hegemony or Fulani hegemony. You don't threaten it. He's in there. He's here. Go and Google it. Fulani headers carry AK-47 for self-defense. Bauchi Governor Bala Mohammed. Go, it's on YouTube. Go and Google it. It's there. YouTube it. It's there. He said you don't threaten our hegemony, our dominance. So you don't threaten it. And Nigerians, we are watching like zombie because they are dead body. No reaction. Instead, they will clap and make jest of it. Go on, listen.
With his diverse background, with his minority background, he is leading the northern governors with focus, with a lot of sense. You, the media, you must make sure you single out such heroes for promotion. Not those people that will speak from Ekiti or from Ondo, that Fulani should leave their forest. Nobody owns any forest.
Listen.
The forest is owned by Nigeria.
Are you hearing? Do you hear him? That is what they are doing. And that is the politics they have put in place. That is why they are madly going to this water bill. Because they want to bring it to that our forest belongs to Nigeria. It doesn't belong to us. So anything you have, when they say it belongs to Nigeria, which means it's for them, the Fulani. When it comes to the resources, they answer Nigeria. When it comes to other issues, now they answer Fulani. They don't care about Nigeria. These people, they put a very sophisticated politics in Nigeria. It's an illusion. In order to deceive, it's a politics of deception. And they will open their mouth to call an Igbo politician an ethnic bigot, a tribal bigot. But they are not. Do you see? If you hold them here, they go the other side. They meander. They meander like this. If you catch them this side, they go like this. That is politics. Politics of dominance they are in. Do you understand? What we are doing is politics of stomach infrastructure. Politics of killing your own people, sacrificing your own people for Nigeria. Politics of selfishness. Now you they teach me. Now you they feed me. I want to finish. I want you to listen.
The forest. Nobody owns any forest.
Listen.
The forest is owned by Nigeria. Under section 23, 24, 25 of the Constitution, every Nigerian is free to stay anywhere.
Do you see? That is the politics they put in place. And people were clapping. It's a very big pity. People were clapping. When I say that the Fulani, they put a very, what do you call it? Sophisticated politics. They are sophisticated when it comes to politics. That is why they are on top. Without that type of politics, you can never be on top. You look at us that have personal intellect. Look at we know how to hustle. I won't do a wambo. There is one program I used to sometimes I glance through BBC. Obambo. Here na Obambo. And all Biafrans. I now we continue dying. I now Obambo. No government help. No government aid. I now Obambo. I now. I could remember. There is one when we are small. There is one man that used to offload. When they do offload, if they bring maybe bags of kernel aki from it will be unloading into trailer. That guy, that is I know he have small knot that loose from his head, but he's very strong. And then he gave 50 kilogram. Or gave 3-4. And then hey. Na Sunday na hey na osio don't worry on it. Ndị ọzọ na-enye gap ọkwa emecha ha ga-eke the same man. And eto ọ na-ebu na anwụ. That is the way they are doing us. I want Wambo. BBC abego. Obambo. Go, you will see BBC Obambo. They will show us I na hustle. No government help. I na hustle. And eto I. And now hustle. You can do better with when we have our caring government. You can do better. Tell me, like in the north, people that are in the north, how many millions of Biafrans, mostly Igbos in the north? Many of them, most of them, their business, they are not even up to capital. The capital is not up to 500,000 naira. Banana bomb from hand to mouth. Ikuto relocate home or do anything, no, here, this and that. Ana bombo. Only very few people are that kind rich. Ana bombo. And bombo. Let us remove ourselves and be wise. Look at the way Bala Muhammad was praising Solomon Lalong. I'm watching it in the video now. Video share your man, feel somehow, feel elated, being praised. He's a minority, but he's leading the northern governors on it. But they are dealing with his people. That is the politics of the Fulani. You understand? Now they call a P2B a ethnic tribal bigot. But look at what they are doing. No, they are no person called them tribe. No. Because they are the masters. You are the slaves. Remember, they said this that their relation, Fulani Yoruba relation, is a master-slave relation. They said it open. They can't say anything because now the indigenous people in Nigeria, they are zombies. They don't react. They don't react. Fulani believe that they have subjugated everybody. So they can talk anyhow, behave anyhow. But in IPOB, they saw the jam rock. That is why they are mad. You understand? The Fulani Caliphate is trying to put more pressure, as usual, to Igbo politicians to continue sacrificing their own people in the altar of one Nigeria, while they continue bringing their fellow Fulani tribesmen from all over Africa into Nigeria and forcefully installing them into the lands of the indigenous people. They are doing this because our first political predecessor, somebody like Azikiwe, failed to play the good and favorable politics of our self-preservation. He gave the initial impression of willing to sacrifice his own people for his ego and selfish political benefit, as long as Nigeria is concerned. That character was remarked by Britain and the Fulani Caliphate, and the trend continued till today. In Kaduna, the Fulani terrorists have taken over almost all the lands of the indigenous population. A very crafty move by the grand commander of the Fulani terrorists, that is Nasir El-Rufai. You know where he says, El-Rufai writes Buhari, says terrorists creating parallel government in Kaduna. Let me read it a bit, please. Terrorists, El-Rufai writes Buhari, say terrorists creating parallel government in Kaduna. But these are the people like Mohammed said, no, they are just ordinary super robbers. You know, they are killing for money. But now they are establishing parallel governments, collecting taxes from the people in Kaduna. Kaduna, of all places, that was even a Christian place few years back. Today, they have been decimated. That is the politics of the caliphate. Let me read it a bit, because I will open the lines in a short period of time. Terrorists are consolidating their grip on communities in Kaduna with a parallel government and permanent operational base in the northwestern states near Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Governor Nasir El-Rufai has told President Muhammad Buhari Premium Times can exclusively report. Let me tell you what they are doing. You know, in advanced politics like this, Fulani are playing. Rufai is one of the grand commanders of these Fulani terrorists. Remember when he said he went outside Nigeria to pay foreigners, not to kill Nigerians. These are something planned. Do you understand? It was revealed by Dr. Badar Mailafia before they killed him. They secretly killed him, and he's gone. That what they are doing, they will give over the government to the terrorists. They have started in Kaduna, in Abuja, in Niger State. That is what is happening. Everybody, they know what is happening. So they can bring the lethal weapon, military force, in order to kill Biafrans, in order to kill anywhere they kill us. You know, they set up a Bubago, they set up the Nigerian military to kill us. But no, people that are asking for their legitimate right of referendum. But terrorists are taking, they say, no, deal with them with soft hand. Don't deal with them with lethal weapon. Terrorists are taking over. They are running parallel government in my state. So for your information. But he is the person in charge, organizing all these things. Do you see how sophisticated they do? So that when they say, but he's saying it now. It's not him. Indigenous problem. Dead body, I call on be dead body. No reaction, nothing. Anything goes. Until they chop off your head. That time you start talking in the spirit. Oh, now I see you, I believe. Look at letter by letter how they are taking over Kaduna with Erufai idea. But they will call Igbo politicians ethnic bigots. Oh, quench Biafra agitation, kill all of them. But they are sparing their own terrorists. They are giving them pushing, helping hand, organizing them. So that one day Erufai will run away, say, oh, they pursue me. Oh. The terrorists have taken over my office. Do you see? I'm now a refugee in Abuja. You don't know that he's the mastermind of everything. Honestly. But IPOB will continue in creating this awareness. I tell you, and you fail to hear. And I try to tell you. I didn't tell you. There are two different things. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been telling us. They have been crying to Nigerians, telling our people, went to World Igbo Congress to solicit for weapons in order to defend our land. Now we see people say, hey, well, look at I never believe them before, but now God save me. Look at the bullet holes in my car. Ndiara. Is it not the same Erufai that defended terrorists? They have been defending. Say terrorists, they are business people. Why IPOB wants to break up? Just like Lai Mohammed. That is the mentality, the psyche they have put into Nigerians. And they are going by it as zombies and said dead bodies. No person can react. Nobody can react. This is the Fulani politics of continuous dominance. That is hegemony. Bala Muhammad said it. He didn't mince words. He said, do not threaten our Fulani hegemony in Nigeria. We will not allow it. We own Nigeria. We continue this hegemony. He said it. I played it. You had it. With all these utterances, pronouncements, and actions, you could understand how the Fulani Caliphate is playing their Fulanization politics, using Nigeria as an illusion. Whereas our people are completely focused on Nigeria as their country. The Fulani outsmarted everybody by playing their politics of Fulani hegemony. Therefore, let us understand that Nigeria is simply an illusion. The more you look, the less you see. Politics of self-preservation is what is needed for us to get out of this mess. And that politics of self-preservation is simply the restoration of Biafra, so that we will be free from the Fulani domination. This is the real politics of our collective survival. If we continue this pushy to save Nigeria, to make Nigeria a better place, to make it the number one paradise in the world, we are local. Local. How foolish we are. We shouldn't continue being foolish, playing to the gallery. You understand? That is the politics we are talking about. Politics normally is meant for the betterment of the group. But Nigeria is not a group. It's a multifaceted, multidimensional, different fashioned groups of divergent focal points. We have our group as a nation, Biafra. Do you understand? That is what we should concern ourselves to. The same way the Fulani, they concern themselves with the Fulanization, with the Fulani, their own brothers and sisters from other parts of Africa. Why shouldn't we be looking inwards to our own benefits first? Our own nation, Biafra first. Or when if you say it, after all, Bala Mohammed, Ganduji, all of them, Rufai, they have been defending their terrorists. Why shouldn't you come out as a Nigerian politician of Igbo extraction, even defend your own Igbo people? For once, I never see it as a sitting governor. I never see them. Unless somebody, please, let him tell me, but I never see. You see near an Igbo governor defending Igbos on national press, on national media, Nigerian media. No. Everything that is in his mouth is Nigeria. No, we defend the tenets of Nigerian constitution, not the will of the people. Oh, no, our people. No. We are not into ethnic. It's Nigeria. Let us remove ourselves from this politics of self-destruction and enter into politics of self-preservation. The Fulani has been doing this, and they are doing the politics of Fulani hegemony. Fulani hegemony. Domination. That is why they are on top. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to go, I will continue this because I have many facets, many other factors I will bring out. I'm going to stop here. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open my lines so that people will start calling. Please don't go away.
With telling lies about Biafrans. Here are 5 more questions to consider. Now, this is the question to ask BBC. We are witnesses to BBC racist coverage of terrorism, implying that black Africans' lives don't matter. Yet the same BBC rallies the whole world at the slightest terrorist incident in the United Kingdom. Here is the second question. But when it comes to Nigeria, BBC not only hides terrorist killings, but they slander the victims and survivors of terrorism and genocide. The third one. When will the grand patrons of lies and hypocrisy, the BBC Fake News Network, make a documentary about the daily slaughtering of Nigerians by Fulani terrorists and the government of Nigeria, whom you protect so that London may plunder Biafran's resources? The fourth question. Is the oil and gas of Biafra the reason that BBC is obsessed and terrified by the agitation for freedom by the victims of 400 years of British colonial thievery and crimes against humanity? And the fifth one, we call on the good people of the world to ask BBC and UK government why it aids and abates the genocide in Nigeria by spreading lies, propaganda, and disinformation against Biafran freedom fighters. BBC, we know that you are United Kingdom government agents of imperialism with no modicum of shame. Take down down your wicked, fake documentary against the victims of genocide and stop your sadistic meddling in the lives of Black Africans. Now pay close attention. This is the time to call BBC. You can call them 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Biafran time. Date 4th of July to 30th of September 2022. Now grab your pen and paper and pay close attention. You can call BBC switchboard on this number +44 2087 438,000. I repeat, +44 208 743 8000. Or you can tweet at BBC News. You can also call BBC Customer Service +44 3700 100 222. I repeat, +44 3700 100 322. Or you can also tweet at BBC Press. I have not finished. You can also call BBC Studios Limited +44 208 433 2000. I repeat, +44 208 433 2000. You can also email BBC News Channels at bbc.co.uk. BBC, we shall vanquish. BBC, do you know why? Because we are Biafrans.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra Land. I hope my voice is coming out because, yes, because my dashboard jumped over from green to orange, but it's back. It's okay. Our lines are now open. Our lines are now opened. Our direct line, as usual, is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I have a caller already waiting on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, you are the first caller. Please make it worthwhile. Start by giving us your name, where you are calling from, and you air your view. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, Mazi, Mazi Jonathan. Bless you. My name is Onyedekachi Ejaisi, and I am calling you from currently from France, Slough, France. So, Mazi, I want to contribute on what is happening on our land today. And then I'm hoping that some people, I see some dead people, they are not alive, because anybody that sees what is happening in Nigeria today, I still believe that Nigeria will be better tomorrow. Is a dead human being. That person does not even merit to be called a living human being. Is a dead person. You see, Mazi, what I am impressing on our people, which are Biafran people, and the preservation of Biafran lives. You understand? So, I will. What I am saying to our people that are living in the north: when will you learn your lesson? Our people that are still organizing themselves as a zoo, because when you go to Google today, Google talk, which country will tell you in Nigeria? Nigeria is a zoo. Or who will tell you this? And then you will see all these people in that conclusions called Nigeria. You are more than a terrorist. And this is what I wrote. I write every time in my Facebook, in my Twitter handle. If you see what happens in Nigeria today, currently kidnapping and rapings of children, kidnapping and killing, that is happening to Igbo people. The marginalization of Igbo people in the north, everywhere in the Yoruba land, in everywhere in that so-called Nigeria. And you see, you see half proud to say you are Nigerian or trying to, represent a dead state. You are more than a terrorist. You see? So what we should be talking about is how we should legalize our country and defend our country. In fact, Mazi, every blessed day, one day, I'm on the media, 245, even if because same people they are seeing it is happening every blessed day, we still come out and say rubbish in internet. Mazi, all I know is no matter whatever they will do, no matter wherever Biafra is a restored state, we are a Biafran and we are not Nigerian. And we can never be a Nigerian. Mazi, may God bless you. Thank you.
There, Mazi, remain blessed too. Nigerians are dead body. Dead bodies, they don't react. That is it. But here we are Biafrans. Thank God. We are aware and we are alive. That is why we are seeing what is happening. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, I can hear you.
There, Mazi. Welcome to the program.
Yes, my beloved brother, thank you so much for picking my call. Thank you for your good work and making out your time to come in this platform. Keep on preaching to our people, and we are listening every day. Here we belong. Here we keep on listening, so that the enemy cannot be able to, to manipulate our brain. Before I will say what is on my mind, allow me to ask for Gabriel to continue to strengthen our leader, Mazi. Continue to care for him, protect him from the hands of the evil ones of the modern world, destroy his enemies before they come close to him, and release him for us unconditionally, so that we can continue to fight until Biafra is restored. He says. Mazi, Jonathan, you are talking about politics tonight, and you have said it all tonight. Attaching with the clips you've been playing all this since you started this program, and I don't think that anybody that is listening to Radio Biafra will fall victim, most especially those our brothers and sisters living in Biafra land. When you look at the conspiracy, the way they turn things around, even the stupid PG coming out to somebody who is not around when the incident happened, come out now trying to sell his own brother out because of one or two change they have put in his account overnight. Somebody who we are there, who went with his friends to go and buy the same house that would destroy our people. In his presence, one was killed, even he was working to have his life back in the platform. When they pursued the friend they took him together with, he was now alone. He ran back to where he parked his own car, trying to drive out, give testimony of what happened. At the end of the day, the victim now is in jail. This is the country people are still gallivanting. People are still saying they want to die for. Man, anybody that died in the name of Nigeria, believe me, I will go and buy one beer and drink. Because I've never seen the type of death people like, most especially those that accept like the so-called comedians, people who are supposed to know that this country they are living in is a hell. They will use important issues, critical issues that they're supposed to get angry and pursue these animals that are putting all of them in this situation, including me that are speaking. They will use it to make caricature. And people will laugh over it, drink beer over it. At the end of the day, they are still suffering. Man, there is nobody that will die in the name of Nigeria that I will. Man, the channel has been shouting this since 2012, even since 2009, in 2012, when he started IPOB, till even today, even as we are speaking, some people still believe that when we are saying it is not right until they will feel his father is mother. Just as the clip you played when you dropped, you were saying, if this in this, they are saying this, we don't know that this is true, it has happened. And maybe even he's supposed to thank God that he's alive, he's supposed to find what happened to them on that particular moment. This is idiocy in a very high level. But we IPOB, we the hard force, who has made up our mind that we must keep on standing in this gate of Biafra to defend everything defensible to make sure that this sovereign state of Biafra must be actualized, because we have finally, scrutinized everything, and we have seen that without Biafra, our life is in an almighty night, including our children, that all of us have good birth all over the world. Without Biafra, and we kudos this man. When I was a kid, I couldn't even understand what they were talking about. Now I've really understood what it's all about. Because if my children cannot be able to go back where I come from, Mazi, automatically in my father's house, I'm not my own. This is what gives me the energy to fight, to make sure that we must get Biafra, because that is the only thing that can allow my children, which I have given birth to go back where I'm coming from. So there is nothing we lose. There is nothing we lose of fighting for Biafra. This is why we remain fanatical about Biafra. This is why we remain resolute. We remain strong. Because our leader, Mazi, have shown us the way. And we must continue to fight until this sovereign state of Biafra is being actualized. I still concur with you. There is no back to go. Thank you, Mazi. This is your brother, Mazi Akas. Bless you.
And you too. I have a caller on WhatsApp, but hold on. Let me see. Caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Are you there? No. Why is he doing this? Say user busy. Now let me take the caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Thank you for holding on for this long. Let me see. Caller on WhatsApp, go on, please. You have been there for 7 minutes. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Almost here, Biafra. Go on, please. Mazi, go on, please. Almost here, Biafra. Go on. Mazi, go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Go on. Are you hearing me? Please go on.
Okay. I'm calling from my destination in Biafra.
There we go.
All the IPOB members that realize anyway. I believe everybody 13, 14, 15, 16. I came up for yesterday. I said, how many people
government, more especially in Southeast, at least on that day.
Mazi, I don't know. Are you by chance using earphone, please?
This is 500. I'm not using earphone anywhere.
Okay. Or is the network? Go on. You used to go in and come out. Oh yeah, yeah. Go on, please. Go on. There, go on.
So like say, how long can we wait? I'm asking the Biafran, they are listening to me now. How long for my own data? People, Igbo Biafran, every day in Nigeria, that we are. On my records, which I have my own, calculate every day, human beings, and we are here talking. 10 days is 500. Calculate on the average, I'm talking on the average, it's about 11. Calculate it. If you time everybody advance you know how to participate on this thing. I don't believe in talking. I'm doing my part. Right now, I'm doing my part. But I want to tell everyone that this is not. Don't just take it as joke. I'm saying this thing. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guys to come out. If it is determined that we die once, let us die once. Killing us small, need to beat, we're talking. I'm not happy. So I'm advising the whole Biafran. You know what to do. This is get out of hand. Get out of hand since 2011 till now. No problem.
There,
Mas, I don't have much to talk.
There, you have said enough. Even. There, thank you very much. Remember, bless. Although most of the things you say, I didn't decipher it. What is the direct line? I want to pick calls from the direct line, but if I pick it, he writes busy. Okay, let me pick again. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, are you there? No, the line cut. Okay, caller on, let me see again. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, you are online. Please, go on, please. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? There, go on, please.
Okay. Mazi, you know your topic today, which is politics. The people that call themselves Igbo, we don't know how to play politics. The politics we play is that selfish politics of destroying ourselves.
Of course.
You remember, this clip that we played about, Mureri, and airport. It's that the new airport, but the occupants are now Fulani people in the bush. So immediately this thing happened. The next day before you know it, Guardian carried it. The chief of Umureri, who called himself President General, have said that this is not Fulani, that people are parading fake news. That is what journalism, Mazi has been saying, that Yoruba journalism is the worst thing that has ever happened to we, the Igbos. You see, Oshimore came out now to praise Jonathan. But Oshimore was there. He tried to destroy Imo State by helping to install a perimeter. a 419er, a broke soccer in Imo State. Today, Oshimura has come out to praise Jonathan and number which one is Almajiri School. He is coming back to politics. He is now trying to use his body as his boy to play politics. It may be, Ashimaju will call him, oh boy, come here and take some million. Or Atiku that is criticizing will call him and come and take some million. Like the, which is name, the President General of Umre. I don't have one pity for this guy that died. I will never have pity for him because all of them had that we don't want Fulani cow anymore. They are the ones incubating Fulani. They are the ones incubating them. Even these ones now that I'm hearing it in Radio Biafra, that the police have arrested them. I don't have any pity for them too. They can jail them for years, so that maybe from there some other people will learn. People said there is no how the remaining of it will never be enough for you. There is no amount of money that will buy freedom. We, the IPOB, what we want is freedom. And that freedom we want is freedom of living differently. But who are the ones drawing us back? Who are the ones who put stone on top of us? They are the Igbos. Even this one that said the president is obedient everywhere. He came out to say, Friday, oh, vote me, you know, I killed my brother, and I'm going to kill him. And maybe it will happen, which we know it will not happen. It will still kill more for them. So we don't know politics. What we know is selfish, only me and my family, and the rest will throw them inside the ocean. Mazi, carry on. You are educating and educating and educating. We, if we have here, let us hear. Nnamdi Kanu has done it, and he has finished his work. If anybody is still waiting Nnamdi Kanu to come out tomorrow in the radio and start preaching for that person is mad. Because whenever he came out, the man is going to rest. We continue the fight. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
There will remain blessed. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Professor Jonathan.
There will.
Wow. I think Elohim, the Creator, have given you more power tonight. I think that the Spirit He sent to you tonight to uplift you more. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you.
There will.
I pray to our leader, our Savior, our Messiah, the Son of the living God, the Son of the great. Thank God for him so much for liberating his people. You know, I am able to Emeka from Enugu province. I'm calling from South Africa. I've been listening your program always. What you have said tonight, I learned many things from you. Even when you were playing this clip from a useless video from the north, called the Palam or Pala, whatever, I don't know what you call it. Even there's something he said, Fulani hegemony. Even when he said that, remember, there are some people on the background, people we are clapping, and I know that people that we are clapping then, we are Fulanis also clapping, and they instigating other people there to help them to clap for him. We will start even thinking what he just said. You know, I think that only thing that we can do, as we have started already, is to let every Biafran know that all of us are soldiers, that we are going to fight fight to the last drop of our blood to make sure in any way so that we liberate ourselves from that hell, that useless entity called Zoological Republic of Nigeria. I thank you guys for liberating us, for educating us, for lecturing us always, always. I pray for all of you. I don't want to talk too much because I know other people are online to speak to you. I pray for all of you, from the head to the top. DOS, all of you guys, the radio presenters, may Elohim of Israel strengthening you, strengthen all of you, wisdom and knowledge and power. You see all these things, Biafra politicians. You see, the only thing that destroys society is destroy the fabrics of life. Corruption destroys every fabrics of life. Corruption. What you see? That's why Asian people they don't play with anyone who is corrupt. You know what we are going to do in Biafra to make sure that we build it. That Biafra is good. Is we must never ever play with corruption. Anybody who is corrupt, including those ones that are corrupt now in IPOB, we must do whatever to. They must never exist at all. With that, we save Biafra. Thank you guys so much. May Elohim of Israel bless you and give you more strength. Shalom to you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Remember blessed. Caller on signal. Hold on. I'll come to you. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line.
Okay. This is Mazi calling from Benue State.
There we go.
So my contribution to this program. Because this our senators and our House of Assembly. How many are they? This is the question I want to answer. In every state, all these our representatives, how many are they? Because they are the ones frustrating our life. So my contribution here is let everybody, if you know any politician close to you, go and strike the house, burn the house. We can't be living there frustrating our life. Let's frustrate them too. Let them perceive, know how this thing goes. So we shouldn't be waiting for instant security or any other person. Let's take this country in our hands. Anyone living close to you, go and burn the house if you can't find him. Let's destroy their property. Enough is enough. How can Fulani that we look at the ordinary human being frustrating our life, using a horrible man that is white and everything, and we keep complaining every day. So this is time now to go after them, especially some youth of Galo and all these politicians. Let's go and strike them. Anybody that is hearing, any politician that is close to you, that is not dancing to our tune, we should go after this. How many minutes will it take us to burn down their house? It will serve the example to them. You know, when we touch these people, they don't want to die. They will control their mouth. So it's time to be touching them now. We should leave everything for you people to be handling everything. So anybody that is hearing my voice, any politician close to you, go and do something. Go and hurt him. I think now we make them to close their mouth a little bit. That's just my contribution, my brother. Thank you.
There we Mazi. Thank you very much. Caller on, let me see. Let me pick another caller again. Please call us on Signal and WhatsApp. Continue holding on. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Please make it brief because people are waiting on WhatsApp and Signal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi. My name is Chika from Obinjaba. I'm calling from Benepelis. As I can keep you alive for this big head. To continue to do this job for your motherland, Mazi. Not easy. Mazi, you see what you just did this night. I will not say too much. The work I want to say is the big. You know, for God so loved Biafra, and God give us only His Son. in order to deliver us from the captivity of the enemy. But only those that are listening to his voice, which is the voice of freedom, the truth, shall be free. But rather, what did the Zoo do? Most of our people, they say Moses, God give the like Moses in order to deliver them. Also give them Yahushua in order to deliver them. Today, God has given us Hamadike because he loves us. In order to deliver us. And in order for us to receive the salvation and be free. So today, the enemy is telling us in order to steal him. And the consequence now is what is calling upon them. What is that consequence? Killing by the Fulanese. I can never believe Fulanese. Let Fulanese to continue. Let them continue their marching war in order to contact you. So that they will hear. Until they realize the truth and round up and embrace the voice of the Son of God. That's the only way they will be free. Without so, the calamity will fall upon them, all of them but none. Today, the Benue State government has risen to form a security act in order to fight the Fulani. He made it clear that he is ready to fight the Fulani terrorists all over African countries to conquer his foreign land. But today, the evil governors in our land are the one protecting the Fulani. No Fulani to kill, they say no Fulani that is killing because they are the Fulani servants in our land. Now we have known that these are the people that are killing us because the Fulani agents in order to kill us, in order to handle our land to Fulani. Today, Obiano is free now, wherever he is. Are we going to allow them go copy like Obiano? We have known that these are the people that are killing us. You never say the mass, you can never tell the people because they are the ones that are killing us. They kill the Fulani, they are the ones killing us in our land, not the Fulani. Because I myself, I can never carry a gun to just kill a Fulani man. I put a kill the Igbo politicians and the Igbo senators, all of them are not. They are the ones killing us. Until this Jew rise up and pay the truth and confess for their sin they have committed against Ahmadike. That's true. The killing, the calamity, the consequences will continue upon the Jew entirely. That's the fact they have to follow. Mazi, I've never had pity for them. Let them to continue. I never blame the Fulani because they are in the right track. They are fighting for the survival in order to conquer the land for the betterment of their own. Why we, the Igbos, the Easterners, are killing our own people in order to allow them to accept us so that we be one Nigerian. We become one Nigerian that are fighting tooth and nail in order to give one so-called one Nigerian that are belong to the Fulani. Why the Fulani masters are laughing at them? Because they are the masters. They are the slave masters who are commanding them. And they are foolishly killing their own people in order to be accepted in that one Nigeria. As they claim they are people who are wise. Mazi, I have not seen the wiseness of the Igbo, the Eastern region as a whole, except IPOP and the coming of Hamadike and the IPOP has formed. Apart from IPOP, Mazi, I have not seen anybody saying that they are wise because their wiseness is fighting for their stomach. Why the Fulani are planning intelligence in order to conquer the land for the betterment of their own race. The Fulani are the master. Let them continue. I'm not speaking for them. Let them continue. Though that again they have been hearing for many years. They have never believed it. Because I touched them today, they are crying. They never started crying until they came and do what? And surrender themselves and ask for forgiveness from the platform of IPA and Hamadike. They said they have betrayed the Savior that I came to liberate them from the hands of the enemy. If that's so, the calamity is falling upon them. And what's that calamity? King of money. Let them continue. I will never pity for anybody until they realize the truth. Because Nigeria is hellfire. It's more than hellfire, Mazi. My name is Biafra. I'm going from here.
There will remain blessed. Caller on signal. Thank you for holding on for going to 9 minutes. Welcome to the program, please. The platform is yours. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
There will Mazi. Welcome to the program.
I bring you peace and love. So Maz, talking of, I've been thinking about it, and it's really sad that indeed we don't really understand what politics is as a people, and that is why we find ourselves where we are. See, Mazi, I just wanted to bring your attention to the recent regional event that has been going on in Africa. We saw Latvia and the other one, Lincoln. they came to Africa. And all of them visited Nigeria. And you can see the kind of politics this dude is practicing. The supposed, giant of Africa. And this kind of people came to the continent, they did not see them worthy of coming to see them. Not only that, Mazi, now it comes to our internal politics. You see, when our leader, always says that Nigeria is holding Africa backward, we should start to internalize the meaning of what it means by the kind of presence in that country that a man, Bala Mohammed, came on national television and said all those things. But those with the degree in international relationship or political science could not even, counter this. Or like you said, dead already. So Mazi, honestly, indeed, if not for Radio Biafra, and even me myself, I always say this, if not for the fact that, this enlightenment, we would have been seeing things the other way, this one whereby we have to sacrifice ourselves for a Fulani hegemony or for one Nigeria. And this is politics, because we don't see our collective interest, rather it's that individual political drive. That's why Wike is being disgraced. Tambuwal and the other one, they gave him the middle finger, and now he's running around saying he's going to sue them. Oh, I'm not going to sue them. You see, Martin, honestly, our politics is at the detriment that we find ourselves in. And, I just wanted to share this, and thank you, Martin, again for the opportunity.
Well, thank you very much, Mazi. And remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Tochukwu Madibik. I'm calling from Istanbul.
Well,
first of all, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your good work. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I like what is going on in Nigeria, most especially about our people. If you saw today's news, you saw how Elofai is mocking P2B about Kaduna Ladi. Fulani in Nigeria is about 5.6 million people. 5.6 million people is mocking over 70 million population in Nigeria because of our people fail to listen. Why I tell you that I love what is going on now? At the end of this 2023 election, our people will see more that nobody, no African race, no movement can ever be like IPOB. After these things that is going on now, they will all see that nobody can be like IPOB. We are prepared. All I tell all my comrades is, whatever you are doing as IPOB member, no more lamenting, no more talking, because for me, our leader have said it all. Our leader wrote Bible for us, just like Christians wrote Bible for themselves. Our leader wrote Bible for us. Whatever happens in Nigeria today, quote me, I will go and bring our leader message where he said something that light. And after our leader, you media warrior have been representing, following the footsteps that our leader put for us. We are so much proud of you people. We are proud of BOS. We are proud of media warrior. We are proud of hardcore IPOB. You people are doing a marvelous work. There is not talking. IPOB, we have done the work. Just like Tina Sawolu said today, we are in the last extra time waiting for final whistle. That when Nigeria will know. And everybody know that Nigeria is of nothing. P2B will come back. And if P2B will listen, this is what P2B is doing now, is what Zig did. When our forefathers were telling him to come back home, he want to be the Zig of Africa. He want to be. Now, we are telling P2B to come back. He don't want to listen. At the end of everything, he will end up just like Zig. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well,
and the main results.
And you too. Thank you. We must continue. The people are just like the politics they put in place. That is the reality. In a Nigerian setting, there is nothing Nigeria like Nigeria per se. It's just an illusion. It is a conglomerate of different nations striving for dominance. But it is only Biafran politicians that are there for Nigeria. Others are putting their politics is for dominance, controlling or control. That is it. We must learn, and that is why we are here, in order to restore our nation. To hell with Nigeria, to hell with the zoo. Caller on what's up? Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good evening from here. Mazi below calling from here.
There were, but
yeah, Mazi, I thank you for the life of our leader, Mazi. Naka, which over ball as Mogul Gonda, Humbasi came in a hatch for government. Mazi, this topic today, maybe I think I'm because here what is going on here. The same thing. I say, as Nande buy and sometimes, and why. So that's not other bank about capital. Can they buy it like Okahana? So, somebody in a position on. We are council, we are governor, we are this, we are that, we are representative, we are council. In your last go, Mazi, the one that go Budana Panimi no Budo kind of Panimi Mozambique here. I won't go more. Our chairman, everyone get a man 100, the other man 30, your chairman there. You should get a good Biafra, get a good on. Odana maybe. If we should be a social go to Biafra issue. Ginaji Monia, Ole Monia. Selfish interest, onye na-emeri, onye monyo, all the ambassador, all the Imo, they cannot use their brain to work. Only in one Nigeria, one. I'm not going to put Oshia behind the Mohun of the movie Shishana. Because one Nigeria. We are Nigerian. We are using passport of Nigeria. Here make a distance. Here make it. Quote of South Sudan. What kind of passport they are using before they have independence? They still fight. Governor and everybody, they are fighting. They are using the same passport. They are still fighting for the Republic of the South Sudan. They are using that passport, but here there's still argument of we are using passport. You're supposed to tell this we are Nigeria. We tell these people no. What is the meaning of ambassador? Ambassador here in Mozambique, Nigeria consulate. They are here to present Nigeria issue. But we are Biafra. We are fighting for our own survival of unity.
So, some people are arguing that before Hakuku Biafra, that they will be using Biafra passport. Are we here, or is that what they mean?
They are still Nigeria. They are Nigeria. They still using Nigeria passport. For that, they will protect it. They will protect it.
Our people. Our people, the primitive minded. Our people are what is freedom fighting. You are holding a passport that is bringing you backwards, because any Nigerian passport holder, you are a criminal, suspected criminal. You are an exhibit. Now we are trying to remove ourselves from there in order to, first of all, in order to restore a nation that we shall be in control of. That is the thing. So you cannot, first of all, have Biafra passport before fighting for Biafra.
Before fighting for the mental Mazi. Again, make that now because they are not close to the Biafra. They are watching BB Niger. That's why they cannot learn. That's why they are just losing a lot from this radio Biafra that with this platform that you can come here. If you don't learn, we understand. We can know the time that they cheat you. We understand. If you don't go to school, we understand that this time is time to cheat you. But there is no reason somebody can use that passport that Biafra to fight the Biafra again. Nothing. You can use that Nigeria passport to fight them, to force you to give you, to make sure that they give you your own. That one that you love, because this one is false passport. That's I tell them this way. It's false passport. If you give them chance here in Mozambique and Mazi, all the whole people that they will throw in Nigeria passport. If you give them chance, if you any chance Mozambique can give them passport, Mazi, they are looking for this Mozambique passport like Chinek, like heaven here, because their own is not going anywhere again. You want to protect something that you don't love again. You want to protect something that you don't make use of it. Man, they want to have the passport. And then you have because the passport is evil again. That's why it's not making sense that you want to present Nigeria image. You want to do that. If you post something that concerning what is going on in Nigeria, they say, well, we are doing this in exposed to us. Man, I'm here to post Nigeria, not on that thing, because this is my own mission here. Not on that thing. People are suffering in Nigeria. People are losing their life in Nigeria. People are in prison in Nigeria. Mazi, we want to go to prison here. Anybody want to let us try. All these people that are chosen, let them come here. Want to die together with them. Because it's enough, is enough. We are here, Mozambique. Mozambique suffered 16 years for civil war. They suffer it. They make everything possible to them. To make everything to be good for them. We are here to say that we are Nigeria. Nigeria cannot impose of Nigeria. If you bring passport to Mozambique, they will take it. All of them want to take Nigeria Mozambique passport. All of them want to take it by all means. They will have their money to, but it's not easy for them because their own is not for them again. They want to protect it. They want to come here to catch the passport here. For our people to Israel passport here. They say that we are IPOBs. They put the law much money, $333, so that we can pay because we are not belonging to that we are not belonging to them for their own meeting. We escape ourselves for that meeting. They won't put more money so that we can pay. Chairman, has like a lot of money to make sure that we take passport because I said that we cannot come to Nigeria meet again. That's why only boy I protect the image. Only boy I never call us. You have I know $10 tell me the cash for their meeting what to do. But we are here fighting for their own belief. There's no outside here. There's no Yoruba here. But these people want to punish us because of what? Because of ignorance, because they want to protect the image of Nigeria. Because of what? What's Nigeria giving to it? Nothing. There's nothing that Nigeria giving to you that you can benefit anything. There's nothing we are benefiting here in Mozambique and Nigeria. The money. But we see this, they cannot have. Let them bring the money, let them put it for Biafra. They refuse. If you talk to Biafra, they will kill you. They will do this, they will punish you, they will do one allegation to you to make sure that you enter this. Enough is enough. This Mozambique, I know how they met here. I got prison here in Mozambique. Nothing more. English not go too much. Thank you.
We continue talking because Nigeria may go our people who the real dead body. Do you know that many of all these places where you have even if you see Fulani outside, they will not even claim to be Nigerians. Do you know that? They will, because they can obtain any passport, they will tell you they are Niger, they are Malian, not Nigerian. Because of, in order to avoid the shame that is imbibed in the Nigerian passports, our people should understand that what we are fighting, we are on the right course. You don't need to get Biafra passports before fighting for Biafra. That is arrant stupidity. Arrant stupidity. When South Africa ANC we are fighting for liberation, they are still using the same passports that the apartheid white Africans we are using. When South Sudanese we are fighting for liberation, they are still using Sudan passports. But they want to remove themselves from what, the situation that they were being put. One thing is this. In order to have the awareness first, that you are in a cage. That is, it's not easy to recognize this. And that is the awareness we are creating. That we are in a horrible mess. You understand? Forget about this on one day Obambo. Hey, you both are struggling. You people are working. You don't need government to survive. That is bunkum. That is life from the pit of hell. It's just they are praising us to be going and dying. Kaina monkey the walk, bamboo the chop. Let us understand politics. The Fulani, they put a very sophisticated politics in order to continue deceiving. As they accuse Peter Obi, oh, you are an accusing Peter Obi, you are an ethnic bigot, a tribal bigot. But they themselves that are using Nigeria resources, talking about Fulani, that Nigeria for them is a Fulani nation. They are not bigots. They are not tribal bigots. They want to continue whining you so that you work harder for their benefit. Kill your brothers, kill your people, in order to prove that you love Nigeria. That era should be gone. We now understand their political gimmicks. That is what we preach here. Awareness. Caller on what's up? Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi.
Oh, welcome to the program.
There were and there were Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. I remain Mazi Chukwemeka College from United Arab Emirates. I'm a student of Radio Biafra. I sleep with Radio Biafra, and I wake up with Radio Biafra because I have learned many things. My eyes have opened through Radio Biafra, and also with all IPOB hardcore all over the world. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu is quite unfortunately that we find ourselves in this hell called Nigeria. And the evil British government is the people that put us in this mess, controlling Fulani terrorists is controlling the Nigeria government. Terrorists. The aim of Fulani is not to keep the Jew called Nigeria one. The aim of Fulani terrorists is not to keep Nigeria one. Their aim is to Islamize everybody, every individual in that evil contraction called Nigeria. And they have used everybody in that evil contraction, especially the politicians. They have turned them into deaf and dumb. They have turned them into arrant, I don't know how to put it, arrant boys. Understand? Okay, look at our politicians today. Look at all this nonsense that Dave Umar is saying and the urges of Salo and all of them put together. There is no hope in these politicians. And nobody can fix that evil contraction called Nigeria. No one, nobody. Nobody, even the creator of this heaven and earth came down. He cannot fix Nigeria. Nigeria created by a human, Lord Lugard, not Lord, Lugard. It's quite time that everybody come together, but the problem of our people is that I know which each this unity, without IPOB, we have gone and gone forever without IPOB. Without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have gone Nnamdi Kanu and the great IPOB couple. Hope I can with a little hope I can with you. Without Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB, we have gone because there is no hope. Maybe the politicians are in. All the politicians in our land and the so-called elders. India ni boost slave kahabu. Ano ma yozi onye obuna. Biko na kai na puta no nwa na ajo no da no kai jiko na aka no kwa ni unity kai geji we na puta onwa anyị. Okwa no unity kai geji na puta onwa Igbo ofu
individual hustling, when we can know individual hustling, I name of my ego bamboo. When the Gako line since 1967 up to today, when the Gako line, when the Gako no line. Up on government, Buchukwa Fulani no one. Kai we go na akon nwete Biafra. Onwelo ye get peace in Nigeria. People get peace in Nigeria. Onwelo obuna get peace in Nigeria. Nigeria is inspired evil contraction. Expired evil contraction. And don't money of Namere spy. They make a spy. The aim of Fulani terrorists are broken keep on Nigeria. What their aim is to Islamize everybody. Is anya me pen. Anya me pen. Media gaze open anya me. Media ga gbakwo amakwo onye obere mana nsogbu anyị nwere. Selfish unu na-eche ka Nigeria hapụ na to everybody before na mara na Nigeria walk mmụọ. It's quite time that everybody wake up. Both the Yorubas, every indigenous, wake up. Nigeria is a cancer. Nigeria is a cancer. And the young people know what cancer is all about. If a cancer happened to anybody, if you didn't cut that part of that place that cancer is, if you didn't cut it, the cancer is going to eat all your body. So Nigeria is a cancer to everybody. Nigeria is the problem that everybody is suffering. Nigeria is the problem of everybody. Nigeria is a cancer. It's quite time that every indigenous in that evil contraction called Nigeria cut that cancer called Nigeria and they be free. Mazi Jonathan, we must do everything possible to make sure that we achieve Biafra. We must do everything possible. This people, dealing with Fulani terrorists are all mad. We must do everything possible to make sure that we end Nigeria. And the great IPOB is the end of the Nigeria. Thank you very much, Mazi.
There were remembrance. Winding closer towards the end of this program, let me pick this call. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. Good evening from here.
There were welcome to the program, Mazi.
Thank you very much, Mazi. My name is Semi Chris. I'm calling from Italy. I heard what you said. You said that Nigerians are primitive, and there's no doubt about that. I have moved around and they talk to even those we call elders, even those we think they have a high profile academic accomplishments. They have nothing in their brain. Only that in our dragon. So they are totally limited. They don't understand. They don't even assess or read what they are saying with their eye. Do you know eye is very sensitive in life? That is the most important thing in life. Because when your eye sees things, it transfer it to your brain. It makes you to reason that thing, either what can lead you to make it practical by walking or by doing everything, but what brought everything to your sense, it's your eye. But what Nigerians see with their eye, they can't even assess them. They can't reason them. Then how do you think a black man or a Nigerian person will invent something not existent on this planet? Just sleep and wake up and think of what he would do. But the one he sees with the eye, he can't do it. This is the problem I have, and this is my reason why I don't have a place to go, if not Biafra. The discrimination and the division in Nigeria, in the mindset of everybody, because Fulani saw this discrimination to every Nigerian, even the unborn generation, as they are growing up, they have it in their mind. Because they are born with it. Immediately they born them, either they teach them Yamali, they teach them whatever. Fulani continue promoting hatred against the Igbo. But my problem is that do they understand all these things? What are the political language? They don't understand how to do the politics. Even to you just say something now. What concern me concern politics. This is the word they use. But you don't know that your greed you say in the market is determined by the politics. This is my problem. How with our people? Every day when I go out to talk to people, I hear a lot of nonsense that cannot even on this planet you think about somebody will vomit something like this. Now you say something that these people, Funani, calling P2B ethnic bigot. And you said something earlier about 20 or 30 minutes ago that that is Takia you are talking about, because I think you reason like me most times. This guy, Aerofy, have now come to say that in the north, that the terrorists are going to stopping them from not to campaign. Don't you know that this is Takia? Because of people will be those campaigning for him are making wave, and they don't want him to come to the north. And watch what happen. Even at that day, they are doing election. If Nigeria will get to that day, at that day they will still do election in the north. But just to stop P2B, he now begin to say this and that. If P2B comes up, they will attack him. But I would like that. They will attack him, but let them kill him. So that because we need him in Biafra. So what you do is that he will take a lesson from what happened to him in the north and change his way to know that we need people like him to help to build Biafra when Biafra comes. Not in Nigeria. His destination is not in Nigeria, but in Biafra. That is what our people doesn't understand. Even if you tell them, the same people shouting now PVC, PVC, are the same people running around 2019 to vote out Buhari with the PVC, and the PVC couldn't do anything. And today they're still running around PVC. They think that a Fulani man would declare Igbo man winning on this planet. Everybody had the revelation one man made from Anambra State that P2B won an election in 2003, I think so. They gave it to Bosanja called him and gave it to Gig. The same thing, the same game they're playing. By now, I think that every Nigerian would have said, when they start from no restructuring, no voting, they could have by now said election boycott all over Nigeria. These people will automatically step down. No need of dragging food for them. But they don't have this sense. Mazi, I will let you go. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Yeah, well, remain blessed too. Thank you very much. We must continue. I think I'll take the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
There we
Mazi, yeah, thank you for always. Sometimes like this call from see what he said. Sometimes when you see our people reason, you'll be asking, are these people really in the block? How can somebody say that we use Biafran passport before you start passport? When you have the passport, what are you doing? You don't see sense that you want to have the passport before you so if you have the passport, what are you then? I tell for our people. But see, I want to talk about something I want to say concerning this issue, the PG issue that you analyze here. You know, like our elder, said no matter how we must protect our home. Even if those people who have go to buy a cow. Why must this PG sell out? This is prayer, and this is sabotage. This PG must be questioned. He must remove. He must bear those people I know. They should follow up this case, this PG. I know they have done wrong, but what the PG did, we don't need this kind of person now in our definitely looking for money. Very clear. So why would they allow this PG to the alliance with the Fulani and then so I said, I know that these people are wrong, but I want people to maybe to call this meeting and so that you explain maybe talk with him because this doesn't make sense. You know that now because this kind of something you happen to next time you will have nobody, even the one that is you have on this. So it doesn't make sense. I don't think you know it doesn't make sense. So and then the other thing I want to see concerning our that's something concerning our people that because I call it the people that serving. Our leadership, the leadership is our servant. Both the both the head of finance and whoever, they are our servants. And we can decide, if they do wrong, we can say that they do wrong because they're serving. I don't like this issue when we talk about this what the Union did. It will look like we sound like we don't supposed to no. These people are serving us. The one things are not going wrong. It's very clear. I don't like people are looking down on it. No, this woman supposed to attack. You know, it is our right to demand for accountability. This is our money, and she's working for us. And I listen to her. I listen to her today. And when you listen to her, you will notice that it's very clear that she don't want to obey the leadership. One saying that you only work on which trust and not social. It's not obey your leader. It's not of you. That is now. The main our leader. Our people leader like this. So everybody must pick order from him. Everybody must act with everybody must order from him. She's supposed to do. What do you mean that? What do you mean? You can do account? What's the meaning of this? You can do account. We are calling for to talk to her. If she refused to do account, you know, she's supposed to, because she's supposed to go to school and the one because they went to US to work with people that is against us. So what's the meaning of that? And you think we can talk about that? Why we can talk about which?
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones. Please do not call again. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I will continue in this topic another day. We should understand that the most important thing for us as a people is to put a political framework for our collective survival and advancement. That is what the Fulani have succeeded in doing. And they did it a long time. But we are, you know, our people, we are distracted. We are distracted. Instead of our continuous move to our, concerning our collective interests and advancements, it doesn't matter Nigeria. We became distracted with Nigeria setting, amalgamation and this and that. Why the Fulani continue their political framework, and you see where they are today. People do not understand that politics, if put rightly, The right politics develops a people. That is the reality. In the case of Nigeria, there is nothing you can do to develop Nigeria. It is impossible or to fix Nigeria. It doesn't matter which kind of politics are you going to put. Look at how the Mietiala are calling Peter Obi a tribal bigot. Look at, we have no common interest as a people with others, with the caliphate. Our values are different. Look at how they killed, they burnt alive one Igbo boy, I think in Kaduna. Why? Because he urinated in a gutter near a mosque. Can you understand that? In a country, every day hatred upon hatred. Why? Some group of people, the caliphate, they want to follow Afghanistan system. They want to be like Afghanistan. But we want to develop and be able to send missions to Mars like other countries, other mainstream countries. So these people, they are pulling us down. Being in Nigeria pulls us down. The right politics put in place is this politics of survival, politics of self-determination, politics of Biafra. This is the reality. We must continue being consistent in what we are doing, because the most potent weapon the enemy fears is this: consistency of the oppressed. That is the reality. Consistency of the oppressed. You know, they try to throw everything to us in order to distract us. The more we become distracted, the more our enemies, our oppressors are happy. They will continue doing other things in order to distract us. But as long as we continue in what we are doing consistently, that is the most potent weapon feared by an oppressor. That is why we eat Biafra, we sing Biafra, we play Biafra, everything we do is Biafra. We sleep, rise up, Biafra. No other thing, not Nigerian politics. Therefore, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, Biafra is our religion. Biafra is our identity. It's where we stand. We didn't have no focal point before, no ideology before, until the coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We must continue what we are doing. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Onye kara aka onye kpọrọ akpọchi ike ye ọchịwa na London weye ije ihe ji ege me na Manchester udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe opu ụzọ dị mmanụ udele neri ozuwe okubele vampire ndị moye udele neri ozuwe Ojo bara kwaka, udele neri ozuwe Ojo bare moji udele neri ozuwe The Supreme Court to governor udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe udele neri ozuwe Otribushi munne udele neri ozuwe mama Hey, she won a London. Let's take this apart in France. Let's take it in Manchester. Udele neriosuwe, udele neriosule. Vampire and the state, yes, a vampire and the state. Opus of the Manuwe. Opo Jobara Kwaka. Amadaramu Opus of the Manuwe. 2004. Rona for 2006. Mbole Sowari. Ndi 419. Mbembe video coverage. Kamatara hope uzodima. Amanu ya sonyo kwego. Supreme Court Obiaranya as governor Nimo Aro Akwana Hona Aro Nimo State Fadam Daka Bialele Onye Koro Hope Nimo Sachineke Barage Elebiruna Yapuhe Basraya Onye Gorani Sachineke Sa Hope Nimo State Sachineke Anya Hona Hope Child Ngono hatige hope uzodi Manuwe Bagaya Derono na Manuwe Anumera Limo State Yaruwe Tinyeraniye Ojo Barapaka Amusuneri Umuyaye Amusuneri Umuyaye Nkeni Limo State Onyo kweka mama na Limo State Onyo kweka ni mama nuwe How will they be doing Yahoo Plus? Oh, yeah, you joy us on my hand about Yahoo. That's how my house. DJ, what you want? I got a question. Oje manager will in the Fulani. Tinyerani, Oha, Ebubaku, Ebubatu. And every single most dirty, and every single most dirty. Ibiana Lolue, you should never have Polanoe. Okoboya is only government. Then a woman and a Toyota. A woman, this is grandmasters. One day, one day, I reach you for Fegie, get your area. Jepata Jolo Jasaju Nuwe. Iye mere ya nuwe ọ ga-agwa ya hope ụzọ dị mma o chere na ya rumu nne ya n'aka ndị ugwu na ha ga-eti ya as president ya ga achị mana ha metara wụọ ya braka ihe na onwe ya megbuo ya so wa sịrị ya bata na ebe ahụ echololo hope ụzọ dị mma wụọ ya braka o nwere ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị ụzọ dị mma otu ụbọchị ọchịchị ga-apụ gị n'aka ka anyị mara nụ ebighị na n'ime chebakwụkwọ ụsa ahụ maka ebe anyị banye na gị ị ga-emecha pụolocha ma gị ma grandmaster gị onye shi n'ụwa ha ga-emecha pụ oge ahụ erukwa n'elu oge erulelu ije o jebara jebere ego ndị Imo steeti ihe zụrụ wọchị ihe anyegide ya worth of 457 million ka mmadụ banaka mmadụ Chineke kere eke mana o ji ndị nkụzi ụgwọ jụrụ ụlọ ụgwọ ụlọ skuul na Imo steeti na-alacha mmiri mana wa akwụkwọ na-agba worth of 457 million n'aka ebe ọgaba na-agba wa resources n'aka o udele na-eri ozuwe eze vampaya ndị Imo ojú ọba rẹ kó àkànú rẹ ojú ọba rẹ mọ́jì yé udele neri oṣù rẹ udele neri oṣù rẹ opu sọ dị mmanụ rẹ udele neri oṣù rẹ. Agbalele ka anyị n'Imo State. Akpana hụna n'uwe. Otu Supreme Court si bịa n'uwe. N'anya ọnwụ ike n'uwe si ya bịa bụ n'Imo State. Oya gọvanọ Imo State. Ojọba na-akwa aka. Ọzọ dị mmadụ ọjụọ. Udele na-eri osuwe. Udele na-eri ozu ụmụ ya ye. Udele ọjụọ. Udele na-eri ozu ndị etinyere ya n'aka. Udele ọjụọ. Ahụbeghị m udele na-eri ozu udele ibe ya. Ahụbeghị m. Mana udele nke akpọtara Imo Steeti. Ọ na-eriri ozu ụmụ ya. Ozu ụmụ ọ mụrụ n'afọ. Ịbịazie n'ala Imo obodo ama ama n'uwe. Obodo eji eme ọnụ na Naịjirịa. Obodo eji udo mara n'uwe. Ya lele ihe na-emezi. Obodo na-apịa ngwọrị. Ọba na-efegharị. Mkpafu ọbara ebe niile n'uwe. Mkpafu ọbara ebe niile. Hopu gwara n'isi ihe na Peter Obi ọ gaghị ewe ndị n'ala Imo. Hopu ụzọ dị mma n'uwe. Gide wepụ ha aka n'anya ọjụọ. Ka m gwa gị ihe.